hour late, which most people would say is very unprofessional. I'm embarrassed by the guests I brought.
Ron, steady on, buddy. It's you know, Jan made a mistake. It's not the end of the world. Ron, steady on, buddy. It's you know, Jan made a mistake. It's not the end of the world. Ron, steady on, buddy. It's you know, Jan made a mistake.
I think we better mute everything. Wow. I think we better mute everything. So much drama. I love it. You know what? One thing's for sure, and CMB does not disappoint, is on drama. I tell you, man, this has been the most drama company I've ever worked with in my entire life, like ever. I'm telling you guys, unreal, like unreal drama, unreal.
It's great.
And
I love it.
Co-host now. I set you to co-host. Yeah, seriously, I've been in the network marketing industry a long time. I've been in crypto 11 years. I've never, ever in my life seen so much drama. Like I was on the other call and I'm going along, and again, that's drama. Like I'm sitting there and there's like 5 people in the room and I'm thinking, shit, what happened there? Did I give out the wrong link? Because I had myself second guessing that too, you know? And then Prince jumped on and told me, and I was like, I knew it, right? But the thing is, it's just drama after drama. Walter, you got the wrong background going on there, bro. You're like me.
Yeah, come on, Walter. Wise up. You've only got one job to do, buddy.
Oh yeah. Too funny. Well, we're all here now. Andy, you get to do the spreadsheet tonight, which I'm happy about that. Make sure you pull that baby up.
Yeah, I'm there.
I actually did the presentation on the other call, but I'll do it again. Of course, I'll do it again. Why not? Let me get it ready, actually. Let's get it ready for the gang. Marcos is getting tired of doing Zooms too. He's burning out. He's like, bro, you got me working every day. I'm like, well, yeah, we're working every day. What'd you think? There was a day off? This is the hardest job in the world, network marketing, right? And then he's like, no, I got to make YouTube videos. So he's going to do YouTube videos tonight and take the night off. But that's okay. He's going to help me on Mondays and Tuesdays. And then he's going to take Sundays and Wednesdays and do YouTubes and other stuff for YouTube, which is fine. Walter, you're here. Why don't you help us with, I'll make you co-host as well. And why don't you help us with the admittance for the room here? So let me make you co-host as well. And you can police the chat room too a little bit. You know what to do there. I left the chat room open. I don't know if that's drama too.
Yeah, I can open up.
I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to say this. I said it to all my girlfriends so far and my ex-wife. I love drama. I must love it. Otherwise, I couldn't even do this job. I would have run away from this thing a long time ago, man. I would have ran away if I didn't love drama. I'll tell you that right now. Something about me just gets fired up with that drama. It's so good. It's just so good. It's like a movie that never ends, and it just keeps delivering another helping of drama every week. You know, it's like, wow, tune back in a series, and it's like, whoa, another big windfall of drama this week, right? It's so crazy. I love it. I love it. Andy, how you been? It feels like eons since I've seen your sexy face.
Yeah, no, I've been incredible. I've been around the world a little bit.
How was Dubai?
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. My first time in Dubai in 35 years. It was a little desert village the last time I was there.
Yeah.
So they've done pretty good with it, you know.
They've expanded
huge. Yeah, no, thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's kind of like the center of all business these days, isn't it? Every company you look at now has headquarters or training facilities in Dubai. So it's the center of the universe. So and you got that feel about it as well. So yeah, it's great. It's great.
Well, I'm happy. I'm happy you're happy. I saw a picture of you dressed up, actually, and your wife, I think, was beside you, and she's pretty too. And you actually look like a nice quality citizen dressed up, sitting there doing your meeting. I almost took a double take. I'm like, is that Andy? He's not naked, drinking a beer? What's going on? I love it. I love it. I know you like to sit around in your underwear drinking beer just like every other Brit does. So I was happy to see you fully clothed and enjoying the festivities.
You'll be giving people the wrong impression about me, Jam.
Oh, come on.
They won't be coming again. They'll be staying away from Cancun in their droves. They'll be going, I'm not going there.
You know, I want to talk to you about the spreadsheet real quick, and then we'll get into everything here.
Sure.
I kind of think that we should make something with the spreadsheet where we show the combined commissions too. You know, like we could take a commission amount that we're making and then combine that into the bot total and have some other outcome, like another tab on there with an amount. So we could put in, let's say we made $1,000 commission this week, example, and then we did $1,000 deposit in our bots, example. And then poof, what does that combine to and come together on, you know, with the 1.2 and the commission, and then redepositing that in there, just that kind of idea. I'd like to see something like that. And I just put that in your ear. That'd be something nice for version 13, V13, because I think we're on
there is a column there for deposit commissions. So you can just put in there some commissions that you want to. So let's suppose you get $1,000 commission. You think I'm gonna put 500 back in, then you just write in 500.
Okay.
And it adds to your total to give you more money tomorrow.
Okay, show me that tonight then. Show us that tonight. I want to see that. Let's do that. All right, let me share my screen. Let's get into it here. I actually played the sizzle video tonight too. I don't know if you guys have seen that before. Let me play it now. I kind of like it. Here it is. You guys seen this before?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if the sound is going to come through, but there it is. Ooh, look at this. Why is there no sound? Because the one that I had.
When you go to share it, Jan, down the bottom left corner, there's a thing that says sound and optimize for video.
I did click that though. I did click that, but let them see it anyway, so they can see it. Yeah. I'm going to get this video made so it's like full screen, because I kind of want to start the Zoom off while everyone's kind of coming into the waiting room with this video, you know, and then maybe end the presentation with it too. It'll be cool. It'll be really cool. Oh, I got to go on Facebook for a second here and make that public too. Let's go. Because the other one was, and this one isn't. Wow, so happy you guys are here tonight. So happy everybody's here tonight. Exciting times. CMB, #1 drama in the world. But it's good. It's so good to see your faces. It's so good to be back. I'm back to consistency, as you know, and so are you. And all of us are back to work in that same. I'm going to fix that. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Just fixing that up a little bit. And then away we go. So welcome everybody. Welcome all the newcomers tonight. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but we're here, and that's all that always matters. We're here, and we've got the whole team with us tonight. We got Andy, Walter, and the whole gang. So I'm really happy to see you guys tonight. So CMB, let the success begin. So CMB started.
Sorry, Jan, before you get started, do you want me to show that sizzle video on full screen?
Not now. We'll do it later though. After the presentation, then let's show it again, because it'll be
kind of all queued up.
Yeah, good. Keep it queued up. That's a good thing. We'll do that in a sec. So CMB started back in December. For those new people on the call, they always ask that question. So let's go over some. What I like to do now, even when I was doing this with Marcos, is I know all these questions, so I want to just answer them as we go through some of the stuff and not just be all about the pitch, you know. So CMB started back in December. Beginning of December, we had a different website than we have today. Then about mid-December, we started working on the new website that we're all using today. And I was instrumental in building this website with the team. I'm a networker like you guys, and I'm on the inside, and I'm helping, you know, I'm helping the outcome of a lot of these things go on. And I think a lot of the success of CMB has been the website. It's everything about that. We all log into it. We all use it. And the website, as far as even the competitors out there, has been one of the most simple ones to use. And I think people kind of fall in love. Like, I would say people have fallen in love with CMB. They're addicted. They are addicted to this thing. And I think the website has a lot to do with it. It's just been so happy to use, simple to navigate. We've got people here in their 90-year-old age. We got people here in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, like that. And everybody has been able to use the website. So I think that's been instrumental in the success of CMB. And then I think the second thing, through thick and thin, through all the drama that we know about, we've been making results. Like the results keep coming, and Andy will agree, Walter will agree. I think we all signed up for results. We didn't really sign up for graphics, and we really didn't sign up for my beautiful face or his, but we actually signed up for results, and we've been delivering the results nonstop through thick and thin and, you know, hell or high water. And that's got to be something to be said. Like there's got to be some respect for CMB for not ever flinching on the results, you know, and we've had, again, heavy doses of this and that, but the results have always been coming. And I think that's something that people can really respect about us, you know, and I respect it. And I really think it's important to highlight that tonight. Now, let's let it go. Risk disclaimer, no investment, legal, or financial advice whatsoever. We are here and we're not doing a get rich quick scheme whatsoever. This is a platform, this is a software, and this is at your own risk. And we recommend that everybody use capital that they can risk. This means not money for the mortgage, car payments, food on the table. This is money that you've stacked over on the side somewhere and you can afford to risk it, okay? Very, very important. Don't go get a loan. Don't crank up your credit cards. Don't get addicted to greed, ladies and gentlemen. Just go easy and only use the money that you can afford to risk. Really, really, really important point there. Now, it's game over for all the men that lost all the money in the market. It was mostly men that were traded for all of us in this industry. They were notorious for losing everybody's money. And ever since the software got better and better and better, the results got better and better. And now we're in this thing called AI, which is the hot sauce in the news. And we have AI technology running the bots in our software. And these things are tracking the cryptocurrencies and making buys and sells on our behalf and making gains in our account on our behalf. So really, we're relying on the software to do its job. And so far, since day one, it has been doing a great job. I'm Jan Gregory. I'm the global leader and corporate brand manager, and I'm doing my best. No, I'm not support, but I still try to help. No, I'm not, the owner, but I still try to, act as the CEO. No, I'm not the guy that owns all the money or any of that. So I know I can't distribute any of it, but I really do care about you guys. I really do care about the company and the people. It's people first, money second with me. It's been like that since day one. I try my best. I will be honest with you. This role that I have here has been the most overwhelming role of any, but I'm here and I'm not giving up on anybody. And I keep, pushing forward because that's what we have to do. We have a ship here with 52,000 people on it, and we have to keep it rolling forward. Our head office is in Budapest, Hungary. The management team comes from Budapest. The software was designed in Hungary and Europe. It's European, made in Europe. And really, they had over 2 years of testing before we met them. They were trying to sell their software online. It wasn't so successful because it's really hard to get a market there. They wanted to add network marketing, affiliate marketing, and see if the software could get out there bigger and farther. So far, 52,000 plus people are using the software. So the owners are very happy about the results. I would say the owners had many chances to shut things down after the chaos and have never done that. So that tells me deeply that they want to keep CMB rolling forward and going forward. And they're very progressive guys and progressive thinkers and companies. And they do ask for everyone's patience as we continue to change and upgrade and move forward with the technology. Why do we choose crypto as a primary source? Well, there's tons of cryptocurrency in the wallets out there not doing anything, sitting flat. USDT does not grow. So if you don't put USDT to work for you, it's not growing. And Bitcoin has had its share of ups and downs as well. And if you can put Bitcoin to work and make it grow at a steady 1.2 every day, your Bitcoins are growing rather than losing. And so it's a good idea to put your cryptocurrency somewhere like this and grow it up on a regular basis with consistent results. It's a great idea. CoinMarket's bot is a special bot. It's been built, like I said, 2 years in development, and it's only $50 for a year. Andy, I remember you told me this was the best $50 you ever spent on making money in your life. Can you reiterate for me, please?
Yeah, absolutely right. I've been involved in programs that are $250 a month, $300 a month. It's just, and I was happy to pay that if I was getting the results. But there's nothing compared to the results I'm getting with CMB, and you are, and everybody else is, for $50 a year. That's just incredible.
It is. Incredible. It really is. I think it's the deal of the century, to be honest, and I know you agree. After, people always ask, is it going to reset after 12 months? That's a question. So the answer is yes, it will. And you will have to pay that. It's on a timer. There's a date stamp in your back office, and you will renew at the 2nd-year interval. So nothing to worry about there. The bot is simply trading on the cryptocurrency marketplace. It does what's called futures, and it does bear market short selling, the best in the world. We have what we call a competitive advantage. If you want to write that down, you're new to the call or watching the replay, we have a competitive advantage against all the other competitors because we can short sell better than anybody else on earth. And we're making bacon in a big way for all of our members. It's really, really cool how it works. So how do you get started? Well, you get the link from one of the people that invited you to this call or shared the video with you, and 12-month activation on the bot with your first $50. Now, when you deposit $50 only, you're only turning on the bot, and then you get a link to be commissionable for your affiliate marketing. But then any money you add after the $50, and that's another question out there, any money you add after the $50 is going to go to work for you and start making gains of 1.2 consistently a day. Andy, chime in and tell us how powerful 1.2% consistently every day really is financially.
If you can get 1.2% every single day, you can rely on it, you can build an empire, you can build a dynasty, you can build a business where within a few years you're the wealthiest person in your town or your city. Unless you live in New York or London or Paris, if you live in an ordinary town, you can be the wealthiest person in your town by a long, long way with a consistent 1.2% a day compounding.
That's my man. It adds up, ladies and gentlemen. It adds up big time. And we're going to show you the spreadsheet tool in a minute, and you guys will see the results there. So 12 months, $50, best $50 software you've ever leased in your life. Now, the deposit ranges again from $50 and actually up to $50,000. If you want to do $100,000, you'll do 2 tranches of $50K each. And you can deposit in the CMB system a multitude of coins. Andy, chime in here and run over that coin list, because I know you got it up on your desktop there. You sent it to me on WhatsApp. Read out the different coins now that you can deposit. We've got some new ones.
Okay, just give me a second.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I sent it to you. I can't find it. Okay. Okay, got it here. It's Bitcoin, Ethereum, USD coin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, DAI, Bitcoin Cash, ApeCoin, Shiba, and Tether. And also on the Polygon network is Matic, USD coin, and Wrapped Ether.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Upgrades to the back office, and now you can deposit all of these other alternative coins and get them making bacon for you. Welcome to CMB, always advancing, always changing, and always giving the crypto citizens a new way to grow themselves. Now, I got a bunch of friends. Even Iqbal was on one of our calls before. He made some people cry with his story. I remember him, and he came to Canada, and he was a immigrant, and he told how he grew up in his whole situation, and CMB was instrumental. He is sitting on a whole bunch of SHIB that he wants to get rid of. Now he can deposit it here and actually grow that crypto and get some gains on it. Well, it's just sitting in his phone losing money, right? Like, this is an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Realize what we're doing here. We are giving you guys a tremendous opportunity to grow your cryptocurrencies rather than lose on them. This is a big deal. This is mathematics. You need to understand this mentally. We are giving you an opportunity to grow your cryptocurrency rather than lose on it. It's a big deal. That 1.2% adds up huge. Now, let's get into the affiliate part of things. Affiliate marketers made this company and made this website. So it's a big deal to all of us. This is an affiliate marketing business. This is our platform. This is our baby. And we started it like this. It wasn't something else. And then we made it like this. No, we started it for affiliates. We were out here designing it for you guys. Now, level 1 is 10% commission, one of the highest in the industry. Level 2, another 5. Level 3, another 2%. Level 4, 2%. Level 5, 1. Level 6, 1. Level 7, 0.75. Level 8, 0.5. Level 9, 0.3. And level 10.3. What does that all add up to, guys? A lot of money. And this is that residual income that comes in while you sleep. Andy, would you agree that making money while you sleep is the best money made?
Best money ever.
Exactly. And why? Because how much effort does it take to make money while you sleep?
None at all.
That's my point right there, my man. So if you like making bacon while you sleep, this is the place for you. 10 levels of residual income, all coming in like a boss. And my back office, I hit ambassador level 10, and I've been making this residual income since 6 weeks into the game. And Bob Bearden, he's a guy that joined us. He got to level 10 in 3 weeks, Andy. He beat me by 3 weeks. He cut my record in half. And he got to ambassador in 3 weeks, and he's so happy making this residual. I was on a call yesterday with Bob, and he's so grateful and thankful for introducing him to CMB. Now, the 10 levels have a rank. You got associate, manager, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, ambassador. So manager, you got to bring in 30K in team volume, which is really, my mom can do that one. Silver, you can bring in 60K. Gold, you got to bring in 125K. Platinum, 250K. Diamond, 500K. And ambassador, 1 million. And let me say this real quick, and you hang with me on this one. I have been in a bunch of different companies in the past years, and I've never made ranks. It was like the ranks were designed against you. Andy, speak on that. Would you agree that CMB makes it accessible to everybody?
Yeah, absolutely. You are right. You stand at the bottom of the hill there, and you think that manager's a long way up, and then you get started, introduce a few people, reinvest your money a few times, and all of a sudden you're looking at qualifying for manager within a short period of time. You're not going to get there without some effort, but you put the effort in, and all of a sudden you're manager, and that spurs you on. Then, and pretty soon you're looking at silver. And the way that we build this as a team, and we introduce people and we reinvest, that all just adds to your overall turnover. And pretty soon you're going to be working your way up through the ranks. It just happens. It just follows your effort. You put the effort in, and the ranks follow. And Jan's right as well, that we've all been in things where the ranks are pretty much unattainable. You get a few shining stars or diamonds or emeralds, whatever you want to call them. We look up to them, and they're the epitome of what we're trying to aspire to. But is that sort of reward is only for one or two people. These ranks are for everyone, and that's it really. The ranks are definitely attainable. You don't ever get the feeling that it's too big, it's too far. It's just
you said the word attainable for everyone. And I believe that too. And I think, again, you write this down in your paper. This is another reason CMB has been so addictive and so loved, is because people actually achieved ranks. And I know how happy you were. And I remember the day, and you remember the day I got to ambassador, and you remember those days. And like, we were so happy, and we're still happy. And why are we happy? Because of this other sheet right here. All this residual income's coming in while we sleep. So while you work really hard and get up the levels, you're making bacon. Your efforts are being rewarded financially, which is the goal, which is the point, which is the process. And, I can tell you from personal experience, it changed my mindset. It changed my mentality when I got up to ambassador level and started to see that ranking coming in. It wasn't just money, it was mindset. And that's something you can't pay for. You have to experience it. So really, really cool stuff here at CMB. I give them total credit for empowering and changing the mindset of thousands and thousands of people. Now, your qualification is based on 50% of your big bull, and then 50% of all the other little bulls beside that. And that calculation comes together and gives you a total. And so you get manager, you get silver, gold, all of those based on the 50% team volume and 50% of the little bulls. Okay, so that's a combined effort. Now, this page, I've always loved this page. This page is something that I like to go over. We started this off the right foot. Like when we started this, having Coinbase as our deposit partner and all the funds going to them really put us on the map of legitimacy, quality, trust, reliability. And Coinbase has been an ace card in the deck for us, even when some chaos has happened. We've been able to rely on everything they're doing and continue continue to today. Coinbase has been an amazing partner to us. And because they take in all the money and we don't, it really, really helps us manage the accounting and manage the flow of funds. And I've been in some platforms in the past where the boss was getting the Bitcoins in his phone and he's shipping the money off to some dude in Cyprus, and all that stuff is shady. Over here at CMB, we're legit. We have Coinbase as our supplier, and they are taking the funds in, and we don't even touch the money at CMB. We only touch the profits. Now, those funds that get taken in get sent over to the Binance Futures account, and then they start to grow and make income for the entire community. And then that income is then distributed daily through the back office, through the website, to all of the members, which is really the American dream. This is capitalism 101. And I'm telling you, it works. It really works. And Binance is an instrumental partner to us as well. And the Binance Futures system is a really good system to make crypto gains. And they've got 7.7 trillion in their exchange in the past years. And they are a beast when it comes to the cryptocurrency world. Okay. Now, this is another favorite page of mine. Call your bankster friends up right now. Call your insurance scheme. Call the guy in your real estate book and ask him if he can make 571% anywhere, any day, anytime. And he's going to hang up the phone, fall out of his chair, and say, no bloody way. And that's the thing. We've made 571% on one trade doing a short. And the software we're using is hella powerful. It really does the math. It really does the damage. And we are making bacon in a bear market, short selling the system, okay? Short selling the crypto market using our system. And we can long sell like a boss as well. And we're making 55% there again, which is higher than anything the banksters are offering, including real estate. Nobody can touch the results here at CMB. And that's the point. And then when you've got this even Steven distribution model going on to all of our members at 1.2% a day, everybody's winning. Everybody's winning here, including you, Andy. Everybody's winning. Now, CMB is a global platform, all right? We're all around the world. Now, some jurisdictions are locked out. Like if Andy wants to do Binance Futures from his laptop at home while his wife's calling him to bed, he's not allowed. He's blocked. And Binance is blocked in Nigeria and Canada and places like that. So you can't even do Binance Futures as an individual. But because you're getting a bot lease at CMB and you're using the platform based out of Hungary, which is a licensed country, then you can actually grow your funds through our software here. And this is what's really, really cool, okay? Everybody can see the value in using this system once they try it once. And now you're able to participate in growing your cryptos when you necessarily couldn't, right? You necessarily couldn't do it maybe where you're located, but now you can do it through the CMB platform. And again, that's a gift. That's a gift, everybody. It's an opportunity, and you need to respect that. Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, our Latin worlds are taking off. We've got new leaders everywhere. UK, Hungary, Estonia, Bulgaria, Spain, taken off like crazy. Andy's one of our biggest leaders in the UK. Nigeria, Don is down there and his team, Prince and Sam. South Africa, we got Mama T and a whole bunch of others just growing that area like crazy. We got a whole bunch of new Russians in the house, thanks to me. We got a bunch of Chinese people in the house, thanks to me. Bangladesh, India, Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, Philippines, and Melbourne, Australia. These are just a few of the key areas where we have big leadership coming in, and there's more and more growing here at CMB on the daily. Like this thing doesn't stop growing. I look at the number of members coming in every single day, and it goes up every single day. There is not a day that I log into the back office and I do not see growth. It is growth 101 every single day. Like it's unbelievable. I'm shocked most days. I'm shocked. All right, terms and conditions. Every day the bots are going to produce 1.2% for sure, minimum. And that's 7 days a week, 365 days a year that your money is working for you. Your money becomes your employee and goes to work with zero breaks, zero Christmas holidays, and works with the software every day. Now you can withdraw your profit daily that you're making off the system. You can withdraw your commissions daily that you're making off your affiliate and networking. So you go do a coffee shop meeting. Andy sits down with a guy. The guy comes in today for $4K. Andy's going to make $400 commission. He can set that withdrawal for today and receive those withdrawals later on. And that's how it works. You can go out there and work and get your money quick. You can go out there and work and get your money quick than most things and most places out there. There's a minimum $20 withdrawal per day. And I don't know why you'd want to do less than that anyway, but anyway, it's $20 and more. The withdrawal fee is a nice low 5%. It's one of the lowest in the industry. There's all kinds of fees out here, but to keep the gas on, the lights on, the staff paid, and the rent paid, 5% is a small price to ask for that kind of opportunity. We have a 24-hour withdrawal payout on the regular. Now, there's been some inconsistencies with upgrades and so on, but when everything is going smooth, it's always been within 24 hours. And I personally have had 3 withdrawals within 24 hours many times. Many times I've taken 3 withdrawals in one day. And you can withdraw again your bought profits that the software is making, and then you can withdraw your initial capital after 8 months. 8 months is the time of commitment. Now that's again pretty low in the industry. There's a lot of other ones that are out there asking at least a year commitment, and here we're only asking you for 8 months commitment. We have 24/7 live support on Telegram, and we'll give you guys that number here as well. Now, how easy is it to do business with us? It is so easy. You open up an account with us on that referral link from whoever invited you to this call or gave you this YouTube replay, and then you ask them for their link. You sign up in about a minute. Then you get your crypto funds ready to deposit. You make that deposit with the many coin types that Annie just finished telling us, and then make sure that you add $50 to your deposit for the bot lease. Just don't forget that part. There's $50 going to the bot lease, and the rest is going to work. And the bots will begin to grow your crypto within 24 hours every single day. I'm telling you, it works. It's a machine. It does the do, and it really, really makes people happy. I'm telling you, they're addicted to CMB. Now we're on CoinMarketBull official on Telegram. So that's Telegram is t.me/CoinMarketBull_official. And our customer service line is only on Telegram. There's only one. Do not get scammed. Do not talk to fake Jans or fake Andys or fake CMB. Make sure you check with us twice before you talk to anybody. It is 44740-480-9181. And I talk to support every single day. And for those of you out there that are having any trouble, you might want to watch a video on how to use your Telegram app efficiently, and you'll be able to do this like a boss. Terms and conditions, we pay in Bitcoin and USDT. I suggest that everybody that works with anybody get paid in Bitcoin and USDT. Let me talk about Bitcoin for a second. Next year is the Bitcoin halving in 2024. I'm going to say something new here tonight. I think that everybody should be collecting as much Bitcoin and not spending it right now. I really believe that. I really believe that everybody on my team, everybody that takes my lead, everybody that loves what I do should really listen to what I'm saying right now. Next year, the halving is going to happen. Bitcoin is going to become more scarce. There are going to be some exchanges that actually won't be able to buy it anymore and supply it anymore. There's going to be a supply shortage, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're holding Bitcoin, it's about what? Supply and demand. And that Bitcoin is going to jump up in value. So I really, really recommend that everybody work really, really hard for the next year plus and collect as much Bitcoin in their wallet as humanly possible. And you all will thank me later for this tip right here, because Bitcoin is going to skyrocket next year. You're going to see gains like never before. It'll probably be the biggest bull run in history. In fact, last week we had the biggest action on Bitcoin in the blockchain in history. There was a couple days there where the numbers were the largest of all time, and it's starting to brew. When I hear news like that, that tells me Bitcoin's on the run. There's things brewing that you don't even know about, and they're starting to brew up now. And I'm telling you all again and again, and I'm not going to stop talking about this on all the future calls. You want to collect as much Bitcoin as humanly possible between now and the halving and beyond, but Diversity 2030, most of you guys are on my train, but you want to collect as much Bitcoin as humanly possible. It will be the best thing that ever happened in your life. Now, everyone's going to join us in Cancun, October 28th to November 1st. There's a typo there. Yes, I know. It's October 28th to November 1st. You're going to be able to win flights, win hotel, and we're all going to be able to hang out together with Andy running naked on the beach in Mexico, and get your camera phones ready. It's going to be a party of the century. You're going to meet me, him, the whole team, the whole gang, the management, everybody from CMB is going to be there, including all the leaders that built this company and made it so cool as it is today. I actually can't wait to see everybody's face in October. I can't wait to see everybody there. And I'm actually really, really excited about Cancun and meeting all of you. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go together. Let's get together and really make an impact. Let's make CMB the biggest, the best of the world. It already kind of is, but we've got a lot more work to do. Nothing stops on the Diversity 2030 train around here, and everybody's got to work real hard together to gather and collect as much Bitcoin as they can. Thank you so much. All right, Andy, now it's your turn to show the spreadsheet. Let's go.
Okay, so can you see that? I'm assuming you can.
It's up now. Yeah, it's here.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to say one thing, and we've had a lot of people having a little bit of a moan about the delays that are happening to withdrawals. What you've just seen is that the company has expanded the deposits to include all those other currencies. They've spent a huge amount of time working on sorting out the withdrawals to go along with all those changes. That's not, that's the act of a company that's moving forward, building for the future, and, making things bigger and better for us. So I know it's a little annoying about the withdrawals. Don't panic, just chill out. Okay, the money always, always, always comes through. So that's the only thing I wanted to say about that. Now I'm going to talk about the spreadsheet. If you haven't seen me do this before, basically what I do is I've got this spreadsheet that I used initially to analyze CMB to see whether it was worthwhile me getting involved. And I hadn't done it for very long before I realized I'd be stupid not to. I'm not saying you'd be stupid not to, but I think you probably would. So I reset for training purposes and for purposes of just talking this through with people, because I do take this with me and talk to people about what CMB is about. I rarely show the presentation that Jan's just run through, maybe a couple of slides, but mostly I show people this spreadsheet and they just want to, that's it, they sign up, they want to get in. Okay, so I reset the date to the 1st of January. The reason is it's just an easy point of reference. And then I talk about the trading fund, how much I want to deposit and I say that the sweet spot is £1,250. I do tell them they can start with whatever they like. They can start with $100. Sorry, I said £1,250. It's dollars, of course. They can start with $100. They can start with $500. They can start with $50,000, whatever they like. But as Jan said, don't spend more money than you can afford to lose. The reason I'll come on to why we say $1,250 to get started in a minute is what we call the sweet spot. So on the back of the spreadsheet, then we deposit this on day one. So at the end of day one, we've got $1,250. Tomorrow morning, we're going to make 1.2% profit, and we're going to reinvest. When we reinvest, it's going to cost us 2.5%. So Jan said about a withdrawal fee of 5%. If you don't withdraw, but you just take your profits and put them back into your trading fund, that only costs you 2.5%, and that's a real bargain.
Right now, the reinvest fees are still off, by the way. We've kept them off for a long time. Yeah. You can actually delete that for now, but they will come back in the future. But as of now, it's still no cost to redeposit.
Okay. So what we need is a strategy with everything you do with your job, your career, your marriage, whatever else. You need a strategy. You might not know that, and some people, that's why they don't do so well. But the strategy we're going to use initially with this is that every time we earn $15, we're going to reinvest it. Now you can see that with $1,250 on day two, we've made $15, so we can start reinvesting from day one. If we'd have started with $100, there's big gaps before we can reinvest. Big gaps before we can reinvest. Okay, so that's why we say $1,250 is the sweet spot, because you're wasting all this time saving up $1.20. Don't get me wrong. If that's all you can do do that. There's some people on the call right now who could only start with $50, and she is overjoyed at the way her money's grown for her. And she's doing far better in this than she ever thought possible. And she started with $50. But she would be the first one to tell you if she could have done, she'd have started with $12.50, because the difference it makes is just so enormous. So on day one here, we start with this exponential growth. And exponential growth happens when you start reinvesting every single day. Again, if you start with a lower amount, okay, there's a period of time you have to go through before you can start reinvesting every single day. So it takes nearly 3 months there before you can start this reinvesting every day. And that's when your exponential growth starts. The reason you get excited about the exponential growth is that's when the rate at which your trading fund increases. Okay, so here your trading fund is increasing. Here, the rate at which your trading fund is increasing. Okay, so you've got an increase on an increase. That's how you get compounding. So let's go back to the 1250. So on day one, we can reinvest, which means we have more money on day one, or sorry, on day two, we have more money to make us more money. So we make a little bit more than $15. So we reinvest that. And on day four now, we've got a little bit more money. And so this is how the growth happens. Well, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so this is how the growth happens. You keep reinvesting, so your trading fund gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's the plan. Okay, this is the strategy. We keep doing that. If you do that, and I'm not saying you should do this, I'm not saying it's a good strategy or a bad one. A strategy is yours to work out. But if you do nothing but reinvest every single day, by the end of the year, by the end of 12 months, you'll have a trading fund of $86,000. So you started with $1,250, you've got $86,000, and it's making you $1,000 a day. Okay, so just to let you know, I've had a lot of people talk to me about this, and they say, yes, but that's not true, is that, surely it doesn't grow like that. And I've actually worked with a number of people, and we did with Jan for a while, where when we looked at these figures, we made these figures agree exactly with what was happening in their account. And then every single day they hit this figure and this figure and this figure and this figure. So do it yourself. If you don't believe it, this is what I'm showing you. Is no promises of gains or what CMB is going to do for you. It's just maths. Okay, and this is exactly what will happen if you do this every day. So no ifs and buts. So that's your first strategy. Every time we get $15, we're going to reinvest. However, come on, we're not just here to grow a trading fund and have CMB make more and more and more money, and our trading fund grows, and we say, isn't that wonderful? We also want to take some of it out so that we can spend it. We're here to make money to improve our lives. Our lives won't improve if we keep all our money in CMB. Our lives will improve when we keep some of the money in CMB and take some out and spend it. How much you take out is going to be your second strategy. You might say, well, I'm going to continue doing this now until I'm making $200 a day. When I'm making $200 a day, which starts here on the 13th of August, I'm going to, for example, keep every third day. I'm going to reinvest for 2 days and pocket the money on the third day. So it would look something like that. I put 2 back in and I keep the third one. I'm not going to do that for the whole month, but let's suppose we carried that on now for the whole spreadsheet. What this means is I'm keeping $200 a day for 10 days of the month. So I've got an income there of $2,000. But I've also done it in such a way that my fund continues to grow. Just over these few days, it's grown from 17,000 to 19,000. So I'm taking out a little bit of an income, and I'm also reinvesting to keep the fund growing, because this is the goose and these are the golden eggs. Okay, you want to continue to grow the goose so that you can get better golden eggs. And so I'm just going to repair that quickly so that it doesn't mess us up in a minute. So that might be your second strategy. You might say, actually, my second strategy, or even my third strategy, is when we get to $300 a day. At $300 a day, where are we here? I'm going to keep every other one. So I'll reinvest this one, and I'll keep that one. And I'll keep that one, keep that one. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm taking out $300 a day, for 15 days of the month. $300 times 15 days is $4,500. So now I've got an income of $4,500, but I've done it in such a way that my trading fund is still growing. It was 25, it's now 26. And if I did that for a whole month, it would be a lot more. Not as much as if I wasn't taking an income, but that's the balance, that's the compromise. That's why you have a strategy, because you develop the strategy and then you work the strategy. And that's where the discipline comes in. I'll tell you, that's where the discipline comes in, because most people fail at this, because right back at the very beginning, when they have to reinvest their $15, they don't see that $15 is going to make a huge difference to their income later on. Let me tell you, that's exactly where it all happens. That's the discipline. Okay, it's self-denial. Okay, it's delayed gratification. They're all different expressions that mean the same thing. Investment. Okay, delayed gratification is exactly the same as investment. It means give up the use of something now so that you can have more of that thing later. And if you don't do that right from the very beginning, you won't have more of that later. Okay, and I'm sorry if I'm going on about this a little bit, but it's that's where the hard work is. It's the discipline to get those reinvestments done, regardless of how you feel about the reinvestments. That's why you have a strategy. You don't have feelings about the strategy. You write the strategy down and then you do the strategy. You have a plan, you plan the work and work the plan. It's as simple as that. So now let's look at another way of this 50-50 income here. So we're looking here at the 17th of September, our trading fund is $25,124.83, sorry, dollars and 83 cents. Okay, so let's say from this point forward, we're going to take 50-50. We're going to take 50% of our income and we're going to reinvest the other 50%. Well, I've created this second page here, this monthly income calculator, and I've set it up for the 17th of September, 25,124. That's the point at which we say we're going to take our 50-50 income. Select 50-50 from the, because you're all going to have access to this spreadsheet. You can get it from any of your leaders. You can get it from Jan. You can get it from me. Okay. We're going to say that we're going to continue to earn 1.2%. And, you know, we've got good reason for supposing that. 50-50. And so what that means is that in September now, you've only got 13 days left of September. But in September, you make $4,000. You keep $2 and you reinvest $2. In October, you make $12,000. You keep $6 and you invest $6 or reinvest $6. In November, you make 14, you keep 7, you reinvest 7. And what that means is over the period of time, over the next 2 years, and I've only expanded this for 2 years because you'll have the hang of it by then, you make 5.7 million, you've kept 2.8 million, and you've reinvested 2.8 million. And I know some of you are thinking, yeah, I'd hate to go back to only 2.8 million a year over a 2-year period. You know, 1.4 million a year, that would be tough to go back to. I know Jan's thinking that, you know, poor people, but, you know, that's a nice little income. So it shows there as 2.8 million over the 2 years. Now, you might be tempted to say, well, that's, you know, that's a lot of money, but well, I'd actually like to have more money than that. So you might say, well, instead of 50-50, I'm going to do 75-25, which means that you keep 75% of what you make, and you only invest 25%. But what's happened now is that over this 2-year period, you've lost about 2 million off of your overall income. Okay, because it was 2.8, now it's just 0.8. And the reason is because you took too many, you didn't feed the gold, so you didn't feed the goose. So you didn't get enough golden eggs. It's counterintuitive. You think if you keep more money, you're going to have more money. No, if you keep more money, you're going to have less money. And excuse me. So let's just have a look at this now. Over the period, we only made 1.1 million, and we kept 832,000, and we reinvested 277,000. So that's what happens if we take too much too soon. You might say, well, I'm going to take a bit less now. I've seen the error of my ways. I'm going to keep 25% and reinvest 75%. I go, well, look what happens now is that 2.8 million is treble in size. It's 7.6 million now. But better than that, look down the bottom here now. You made 30 million. You only kept 7, and you put 22 million back into the pot to keep growing. That's why you get such good golden eggs, because you've got such a huge trading fund. So this is all counterintuitive. If you take it too soon, you'll be cutting your nose off to spite your face. I don't know if you know that expression. But you'll be starving the goose, and so you won't get such good golden eggs. And this is why I say right back at the very beginning, you can have you've got to have the discipline to do that. If we were just to look at this and say the 1st of January, we started with our 1250, and we're going to do a 50-50 strategy. Okay, we only we make out of over 2 years, we make 142,000. That's pretty cool. You start with 1,000, and over 2 years, you make 142,000 by taking half out and putting half back in to reinvest. But look what would happen if you did more than that. If you put more money back in, again, let's say 25%, 75%. That's 377,000. Better than that. Now you have a trading fund that's worth 1.1 million to continue producing golden eggs for you. So this is just maths. It's exciting because it is based in the real world. These are figures taken from what we talk about with CMB. People are doing this with their real money, their real dollars. I'm doing this with my real dollars, and these are exactly the results I'm getting. And Jan as well is doing exactly this with his dollars, and these are the results that he's seeing. So unless the laws of mathematics break anytime soon, it's the future is bright. The future is CMB. And with that, I'm going to hand you back to Jan.
Woo! Wow, 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 Andy. Every time you show that spreadsheet, I just keep realizing that I'm getting wealthier and wealthier and wealthier. And thank you again, my man. Because like when I first started doing CMB, I only looked at it one way. I was looking at it with just one scope, and then you gave me binoculars, and that was another turning point in our collective history together in the community that we've been making here. The people still love that spreadsheet like crazy, and if they want a copy of it, I can give them one. Let's put my email here. I'll put my email in the chat room for you guys, and then you guys can send me an email, and then you guys can get a copy of that spreadsheet, and we'll send that out to you on Excel. Now, when you get the spreadsheet, you can import that into Google, into your Gmail. Gmail has Drive, and then it's got sheets inside the Drive, and you can import that Excel spreadsheet into your Gmail, and then you can have it live on the cloud inside of your Gmail system, and then you can show that to people. You can access it through your phone and the internet, and you do not need to have Microsoft Excel like old school Andy does, because most people don't have that anymore. Do you want to show your back office at all? Are you comfortable with that, or you want me to show mine? How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm happy to show my back office. Absolutely.
Yeah, pull it up. Let's do it. Let's go through it together.
I had it up a few seconds ago.
I usually get Marcos to show his back office. And the reason I do that now is because everyone says, oh, you're the top guy, your numbers are not sustainable. So I've just been giving everybody else a chance to show, what everyone else is doing. And I think people appreciate that. So go ahead, pull it up.
Okay.
Switch it to black, go to that little sun dot there and switch it to black. Yeah.
I hate black.
I don't know if you knew this though. You use less power in your phone and you lose less power in your laptop if the screen is black than white. So you actually power save. You get more juice out of your battery by having it on black mode.
And it's also less strainful on the eyes.
Yeah, it's easier on the eyes too. I agree with Walter. It's way better. And we're all looking at the bloody screens today. Everybody is, and the better for the eyes, the better. All right, you can see Andy's screen here, everybody. And right at the top, you've got the ticker rolling across with the latest prices on the cryptos. We're all in the red today because it's a bloodbath day. It's okay. It goes from red to green. Some days are hot, some days are not. But the point I want to say is if it's in the red, it's good for us at CMB. Why? Because we're trading on the losses. We're trading on the bear. We're trading on the shorts. And when it's red, it's payday. And this is how we make the most of our money. When it's green, it's actually not so good. But when it's red, it's time to get paid. And this is a good thing. We've scrolled down a little bit more. In the yellow box, you've got the link for your referral. Now that's your money link. That link is the link to you making bacon. You need to share that link. So everybody should go on my Facebook, Andy's Facebook, Walter's Facebook, Marco's Facebook. And every time we do a Zoom live like this, you want to share the video on your Facebook wall and you want to say 3 words. Join us now. And then you paste that link and share the video. And then that way you're going to make people watch it in your network. And the people in your network are going to see this video and they're going to have your link. And then you're going to get what? New members making deposits, and you're going to make commission. And this is a little bit of network marketing training 101 for you. So thank me later. You're welcome. Now, the first tab here is called total earnings. And Andy has made 65K. I like to round up. He's made 65K already. Now, Andy, that's only been 5 months. So if I take out my trusty calculator on my phone and I divide 65K divided by 5, that is, one sec here, 65K divided by 5, that is 13,000 a month. Now, that's more than a doctor, that's more than an engineer, that's more than a surgeon. And Andy doesn't have to go to work, ladies and gentlemen. He gets to stay home, kiss his actually very beautiful wife. He gets to drink the beer in the fridge. He gets to work online. He gets to eat whatever he wants to order in. And he does not have to mess around. He doesn't have to get dressed if he doesn't want to. And that's the point. How many people are making 13K a month and not even getting dressed? That's what you got to understand, and more than all your friends. And that's the point. Like, I think this is money in the bag, you know, money in the bag. Now, his network earnings are 43, 44K. His daily profits off the bots, he's already made almost 21K there. He's already withdrawn almost $42,000. He's withdrawn $42,000, ladies and gentlemen. Good job, by the way. Really good job. Right now, his wallet, he's got 2K ready to go. He's probably going to take a withdrawal on that at some point. And his total deposit, because he's been compounding, is at 28,000 now, making money like a beast. And as you scroll down a little more, he's hit ambassador rank. So he has opened up all 10 levels. He's got 37 top leaders with him on his team, and he's got 1,554 customers that his team is responsible for bringing to the business. And again, good job, bro. That's a really big total. And now in the networking rule of thumb that some of you don't know, and this is why I'm doing this, I want to do a little training here. 500 customers, you're going to make about $500,000 here this year. 1,000 customers, you're going to make around $1 million this year. 1,500 customers like Andy, rule of thumb, he could really easily make $1.5 million by the end of the year here in all of this jam sauce. And I'm telling you, it's a rule of thumb, but it does equate. I've been around. I know what I'm talking about. So really, when I look at my total organization box, I get excited. I'll tell you what mine is just quickly. He's on his screen there, but I got mine up here too. I'm at 53,752 customers, 53,752 beautiful people in the CMB family. So think about that. What do you think I'm going to make this year here at CMB? I don't have a calculator right now that big to do the math. Now you've got a current pending withdrawal right there. You've got $800 coming out. Once that withdrawal is done, Andy will take another withdrawal, and he'll probably withdraw the 2K after he does his reinvestment. He's got his direct referrals box, and he can see all the incoming people coming in there on a regular basis. It shows the top 10 right there on the dashboard. Okay, now let's go over to my income for a minute in the tab. Okay, and let's look at daily income. Here you can see how the bots are producing 1.2% every day on all of his redeposits and his main deposit. Click on the view button for everybody for a minute. Here you're going to see he gets a commission invoice for him and what he made, and it's all professional and it's all downloadable for accounting purposes. And Andy is a bean counting machine, so he gets off on this stuff. Me personally, I don't care. I hand this over to someone else, but there you can download the PDF and bring it right to your computer. So all the funds that you're making are actually tracked and allocated, which is really, really nice. And no other platform actually does it like this. This is very unique to us. Click back again on my income now. And let's look at the network earnings tab. All right, this is because he's on Ambassador 10 level. We're going to highlight the level bar here, okay? The mouse is on that level bar. 7 level, 5 level, 5 level, 6 level. Every one of those levels he's making commissions off. And this is called the micro economy. You ever seen that Korean grocery guy on the corner with his Mercedes-Benz out back and all he sells is smokes and chips and beef jerky? You ever wonder how that guy's so rich? It's called micro economy. And this is how, because all that small money adds up at the end of the day, end of the week, and end of the month. And Andy is a spreadsheet guy. He'll tell you that this is the sauce. This is the juice right here. This is why he works so hard, because this microeconomy pays him while he sleeps. And this pays all of the members that work so hard to get up those ranks. Why do you want to achieve ambassador rank? It's not about some bonus round with Vanna White. No, it's about this, the microeconomy coming in while you sleep. This money pays every day. I would forego any $5,000, $10,000 bonus ever thrown at me to keep this microeconomy coming in daily. And so would Andy. There's no doubt in my mind. I could give a shit about a bonus versus this kind of money steadily coming in every single day. I mean it. This is like he owns the Korean grocery store down the street right here. And he's bringing in 2 G's, 3 G's, 4 grand, 5 grand, 1 grand like this. This is worth it. And that's per day. That's per day, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about. That's the real money. So it's not all about gimmicks and it's not all about flash. It's about real nuts and bolts microeconomy coming in with your name on it. And that's what we do this for. We do this so that everybody's winning. I love it. All right, let's go down to e-wallet now. All right, let's go to withdraw money. So this is how a withdrawal is done. Go ahead and put an amount in there. Put anything, doesn't matter, $1,000. Now you can choose between Bitcoin and USDT. Now let me say something here. You want to collect as much Bitcoin between now and the halvening of 2024. I'm going to push this into your minds until next year. You want to collect as much Bitcoin between now and the halvening next year. CMB is a waterfall of Bitcoin, right, Andy? What is this thing? Is this not a waterfall of BTC, bro?
Absolutely.
And don't you just want to shower with Bitcoin every day? Just let that shit hit you, right?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Exactly. I know you agree with me. And then you go there and you've got 950 coming because the 5% comes off. You don't have to do this, but you're going to put in your transactional PIN that you set up, and then you're going to put in your Google Authenticator, and then you're going to hit the withdraw button. You don't have to do it, and then you hit the withdraw money, and boom, it goes into the queue, and you're going to receive your funds here shortly, okay? Lately, the blockchain has been backed up. People didn't even Google to check that. It's like the LAX traffic of the tree in the blockchain. And that's just happened this week, like last week, a few days ago. And so we've had the biggest blockchain backup in the world history in the last few days. And so, yeah, Bitcoin slowed down on delivery, but that's because of that, not because of CMB. They put the deliveries out there. They sent them out. They're in the queue. And if there's a few of you that didn't receive it, you will receive it shortly. Just be patient. It's coming. It's coming with your name on. Because the best part about the blockchain is you don't have to sit there and panic. The blockchain is there. It's written in the code. The delivery's already got your wallet on it, and it's coming your way. It will get there. It will chew through the madness, and it eventually will get to you. And you just got to be patient, ladies and gentlemen. And patience is key. And I'll tell you something else. For all the people out there that are going nuts about the daily withdrawals, I'm almost thinking of changing this to weekly. I'm almost thinking of making this a weekly withdrawal button, and it's on Sundays or Mondays or once a week or something. I don't know yet, but I've been thinking about it. Just because the people don't respect what they have, I feel like taking it away and making it different, So I'm actually thinking that way. So be careful what you're asking for out there. Just be careful. All right, let's go down to reinvest.
Can I just say, Jan, I think another part of this slowdown of the blockchain is manufactured, because the advertising for these digital currencies, the government-backed digital currencies, is going to be, there won't be any way that it can slow down like Bitcoin was, and they'll want all of us to use their digital currencies, which we don't want to do, of course. So exactly. I think slowdown was manufactured. I don't think it's a natural thing at all.
Well, it is what it is, and I don't control it, and neither do you, broski, and neither does CMB, and neither do the 52,000 people. I want to say this too. we're all at the mercy of systems and the blockchain and the company and the internet and each other. And, you know, what do we got to do? We got to play nice and be patient. We really do. Like, really, there's no other choice. No one actually has a choice. You just got to be patient. All right. So the amount that you want to reinvest, go ahead and put it in there, just as an example right now. So you're going to type in a number, cucumber, and you probably want to take that right off your spreadsheet, obviously. And then you're going to take the number off the spreadsheet. You're going to put it in that box. You're going to choose e-wallet, and you're going to hit that button, reinvest. And then boom, it's going to take the money from your e-wallet and put it on your pile. And then you're going to have that money in there making more money for you. And you can see Andy's been reinvesting all the time here. He's done 300, 700, 1,000, 400, 200, 400, 300, all different numbers here. And he's done 60 entries. He's reinvested 60 times already. And that's huge. Good job, buddy. Nice work. I like it. Okay. Now come down and hit, we've already looked at deposit, new deposit, deposit list. Let's look at deposit list. Here you can see all of the redeposits. So you can see they come out of the e-wallet. You got a nice spreadsheet, time and date stamped on the server. The server is actually in UK time where he resides from. And so that's where it's going. And then you got other, when it sees auto coin, that means that that's coming from the outside of the Coinbase system. So really, really easy to follow, really, really easy to go down. Now, we don't have to hit it, but underneath the settings tab, you've got 2 wallets, and you can change your wallets on a regular basis there. You can do them yourself, okay, under payout settings. And then go down a little more. You can go to support. That's where you do a support ticket. You can click on that and show them what that looks like. Open a ticket, and he's done some. And then you can put some priority on that. You can say, I lost my 2FA. You can put whatever it is, and you can send that into support, and they will get back to you in a timely fashion. Yes, support has been taxed a little bit, but they still are getting back to people and still cutting through all of the stuff in some kind of linear madness. So it's still going on. All right, click on presentation as well. Okay, under presentation, you've got the presentation in every single language. Why are they in these languages? Because these countries are the most crypto-centric areas on planet Earth. It's all been dialed in by design. So all of these languages are the countries that use cryptocurrency the most. So for you target marketers out there and you guys out there that are thinking bigger than yourselves, these areas of the world are using cryptocurrency the most. The Latin market is huge. The India market is huge. The Nigerian, Africa in general is huge. Bitcoin is the second currency of a continent called Africa. Do you know how many millions, actually billions of people live there? It is ginormous, ladies and gentlemen. Africa is not a country. It's a continent. Don is a captain of Nigeria. That's a country. And he goes city to city on Saturdays doing pitch parties in the hotels, and he packs the room with CMB. Everybody comes out for this one. I go on the Zoom call there, and it is bananas. He fills that room every single time with Prince and Sam, the 3 amigos, and they work harder than anybody else in Africa on any other team I've ever seen. These guys are genuine superstars. And then that's it. You've got all this content to work with. That sizzle video is the last one, Andy. Roll down. Where was that sizzle video there? Yeah, CMB video presentation. You guys can grab that sizzle video, put it on your Instagram like I do, put it on your Facebook like I do. I'll tell you something. When I first started CMB, I only used the sizzle video and my referral link, and I put in thousands of people into this thing. Thousands. And I got thousands of questions in my DM. What is that? Can I join? That looks amazing. How do I get a link? Where's your link? And the link was obviously right in front of their nose, and everybody misses it. But it was there, and I kept on sending it and kept on sending it. And that sizzle video was responsible for me bringing in thousands of customers in a CMB already. All right, let's click back on the dashboard. And I want to say something to you, me to you. Good job. I'm really proud of you. I saw Marco's back office recently too, and I never seen it before in my life. I'm really proud of you guys. You too, Andy. Like really, like you're really working hard at this, man. And I know it's rare to have anyone like a manager thank you, but I'm your manager, and I'm actually thanking you and giving you some credit right now. Like you actually did a really good job, and I'm proud of your work. And I know you really care about this, and you care about the people. And man, you're a 5-star guy. So really good job. I'm really, really proud of your efforts, man. Good job. And please don't give up. You know, keep up and keep the gas on, and I know you will. And don't worry, you know, we are going into the future. Yesterday's already over. Whatever they said yesterday's already done, as you know. We're going into tomorrow now, bro. I'm already in tomorrow. It's 2:44 a.m. I'm already in tomorrow. Jan lives in the future on all you guys. I'm the future. I'm the visionary, and I live there. And so, like, don't worry about it. Just keep the gas on. You see me and my consistency. You know you can rely on me. You've relied on me since day one, and I've never let you down. There's only so much I can do. There's only so much you can do. And I want to say this to all the leaders out there. You should be more like Andy. You should be more like Marcos. You should be more like Don and Walter. You should actually be working hard to try to help your people, help them understand, maybe help them change their mind, for God's sakes, because that's probably one thing that they need to do. They need to relax and have some patience and trust in the system and believe that things are going on and things are working. And if you can just calm your people down and give them some love and understanding, it's going to go a long way. It's going to go a long way for everybody. And I really appreciate everybody too. And even the ones that are nervous. And, you know, I'll tell you another thing, okay? When they're asking a million questions and they're freaking out, it's because of fear. All right. And if you want to be the best, and this is, again, networking 101 teaching, if you want to be the best networker like me, you have to be able to quash fear. I almost want to get a t-shirt that says fear quashers, you know, like you have to quash fear. Fear is running through their veins. They're tripping out. They're tripping out. And if you can calm people's fear, that's the best thing ever. And it's not just a fear about, oh, should I deposit here? Should I try this? Well, that's a whole nother fear. But then they have fear later on when they're engaged, right? And so really the job never stops on quashing fear. And if you get good at that, you understand that. It's a bit of psychology, to be honest. We're kind of like shrinks doing network marketing here. But really, if you understand the job is a little bit psychology and you have to quash fear, you're going to do really good here. You're going to do fantastic here. And you shouldn't be one of the people that gets everybody's feathers riled up. You should be smoothing feathers. You should think about smoothing feathers, you know, and that's really what needs to go on in this business. And every single company on planet Earth has drama. Like, I don't care what it's called, where it came from, who the owners are, what the software does. Every single company has. You think Apple Computers doesn't have drama? You think Google doesn't have drama? You think Amazon doesn't have drama? You think some of these companies don't have drama? Come on now, you know they do. It's real out there. You don't think Amazon has a bunch of errors on packages going to Andy's house and should have went to Walter's house and Andy actually paid for them and Walter got the free stuff? You don't think this happens every day? Let me tell you, it does. It really does. So really, there's all kinds of logistic nightmares that go on out here all day long with Federal Express, UPS, DHL, and all of it. And really, you just got to be patient. You got to use the systems. We got to work together like a little bit military style, like we used to say since day one. We got to stick together in this. We got to help each other and we got to work together. And I'm not leaving. I'm staying. I'm going nowhere. I got a 24-month contract here. I'm doing Zooms every week with you guys. I'm keeping the gas on. I'm growing this business with or without you. And I'm actually really happy here. Like, I'm actually quite happy here. So, you know what? You know, it is what it is. It just is what it is. And I'm happy. So there you go. Let's cancel the share screen and let's get into maybe some testimonials. If somebody wants to say something, let's, I think Walter's been asking questions or answering questions in the chat room here as well. He's doing a great job. Thank you too, Walter. Thank you for being a superhero. Appreciate you, man. I love it when you guys are with me. We can handle all this, the three amigos, perfectly.
You're mostly welcome. You're most welcome.
All right, Fishkins, let's hear from you. Andy, you can unshare your screen now, and then we can just see the people.
Yeah.
Hey, Jen, can you hear me?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, a great presentation, man. Just really appreciate it. I wanted to get on here. Today is a really special day for me because I believe I joined just under 3 months ago. And as of today, I have withdrawn my entire amount that I reinvested. So I'm
You're cutting out right now, unfortunately. Right when you say something good. Are you driving right now? Are you driving, bro? Because you need to stay still. You're moving away from the Wi-Fi. All right.
Invested in the company, a little under 3 months ago, which is around 9,000. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about how. Did I lose you?
Yeah. Can you repeat that?
Hey, Jay, can you?
Just real quick. Fishkins, can you just repeat that? Everybody's couldn't hear that. So just go quicker and just repeat what you said, please. Unmute yourself again and then just repeat that, please. Sorry about that.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, now you're clear.
So sorry.
Go
Yeah,
quicker.
so
Stop moving around. Don't move. You got a good signal. Stay still and just talk nice and just tell us what you had to say quickly.
I'm sorry. I'm on an interstate highway. I can't do that, but I'll try really quick. Yeah. So today I went ahead and withdrawed my initial investment, my total. And so, yeah, so now after,
you got all your money back basically, right? You're good. You're square zero again. Plus,
yeah, it just feels good because it's all house money. I mean, it's like my entire investment, you know, and that sped up within less than 3 months. It was pretty remarkable. That goes with, you know, recruiting a little bit here and there. I'm not a huge recruiter, but I do get personal with people and I've signed people up and that's helped me. But yeah, under 3 months and I've already returned into my bank account over $9,000 and it's just getting bigger and bigger. It's just awesome. Yeah. I just had to say that because I'm excited.
I'm proud of you for listening to me. I tell everybody to get their initial capital out of everything. It doesn't matter what it is. That's one of my strategies and you guys are following me on that. And I'm really proud of you for listening to me and good job, my man. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Jay, let me ask you this. You didn't mention anything on the updates of deposits. Have you heard anything about the deposits?
Yeah, all of the missing deposits have been sent in to support, and they have 2,532 of them exactly that were sent from me personally. Wow. And so they're going through them now. Management has received them all. They've told me that. And I talked to Bob even about it yesterday, and they're all just, you know, they're cutting through it. And some people have already received them. So we have lots of good news popping up, and people are putting up and saying, yeah, I got mine in there now. It's showing up. It's showing up. It's showing up. So good news is happening. Don't worry. It's coming. Remember, it's all in the blockchain and all the deposits are in the Coinbase system. So nothing is lost. It's just a
beautiful
accounting effort of having to put it in your account. And there's thousands of them. That's all it's about. So just be patient. They're coming soon. Everyone will get them.
Thanks for that update. Thanks for that update, Jay. Appreciate you, Bob.
Got it, man. They're coming.
All right. Have a blessed one.
You too. All right, Bob, you're next.
All right, I couldn't turn my camera on to see all you beautiful faces, but it's all good.
You can. Go ahead.
All right, there we go. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. Should be, well, you cannot start your video because the host will not allow it.
No, you should be able to now. Try it again. I just clicked the button. Go ahead. There we
go, buddy.
Good looking dude.
Man, it's great to see everybody. Listen, I just wanted to say a couple of quick things. Number one, I just got to withdraw. Withdrawals are coming in. You guys got to be patient with what's been going on. It's going to get back to normal. Everybody needs to stop freaking out. It's all good. Number two, I think the biggest problem with any of these platforms is that customer service gets overwhelmed. It's not because the intention is to have crappy customer service. It's
Correct.
Because there's so many people around the world that are crypto beginners, that people that refer other people need to spend the time with them to help them with their first initial 3 or 4 deposits. If they help people, we'll have less customer service issues and then everything will get back smoothly. I got to give a huge shout out to the entire Golden team, all the leadership here with us. They've been doing a fantastic job with that. The last thing is, every single day, Jan, I get a message that the deposit showed up. So yes. I want people to know they are working hard in the background, okay? Listen, we're in the crypto space. People are beginners. They don't know what they're doing. It causes a lot of drama. It causes all kinds of stuff. The very last thing I'm going to say, Jan, you talked about the fear thing. Here's what I can tell you. Fear cannot exist with faith. So if you have faith, there is no fear. And you have to plug in with the family here. You have to just stay plugged in. I get a million messages, people asking me all kinds of things. I'm like, well, were you on our Zoom last night? You have to stay plugged in if you want to be able to grow a group. You just want to be a passive earner, no problem. The person that enrolled you should be plugged in. If you're going to refer people, you do have a responsibility. It's not just throw them in, Johnny, and go for it. You have to stay plugged in. You have a responsibility to the people that you're building a team with to be able to keep them updated in the event they're not plugged in. So, Jan, man, I love your leadership. I mean, we got so many similarities, you and I. I'm looking forward to get to know Andy a little bit better. I can't wait to hang out with everybody in Cancun. I will promise you my clothes will stay on. So back over to you.
Boring.
I love it.
Boring.
You know, Bob, you owe me a beer because you beat me, bro. You beat me. You cut my record in half, man.
Well, who owes you a beer then?
You're my prodigy, man. You are my prodigy. You are, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of everybody. Actually, I love people. You know I do. I love people first. And man, I love your attitude. I love you since the day I met you. And I'm just so proud to have you on the team and see your kind of work ethic and the way you train and the way you educate. You're a shining example of what leaders are about, bro. And you're the guy. And come to more calls and take the microphone and teach these guys. Teach them all, man. Just do what you're doing. You're so good. So thank you so much. Really proud of you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much. All right. Who's next? Tommy Holt Jr. Let's hear from you.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to put your camera on? You can.
Awesome. Yes. Hold on 1 second. Let me do
Welcome
that.
to the call, bro. There you are.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
Just stepping outside where it's, I can talk freely. So only been in CMB for a very short amount of time, but so far I've had amazing experience with it. The money hits every single day, and been able to reinvest on a regular basis. One of the questions that I had as far as support, we have a guy that is actually registering, someone who's pretty big in network marketing and already has a large team. He's very well known in the crypto space, but he personally can't get in. He messed up and did something with his two-factor 2FA and can't get in. And we've been trying to get that rectified. Is there any way to help with that? I put something in the chat and they said we should wait to the end to ask questions.
Tommy, do you have my Telegram handle at Jan Speed on Telegram? Do you have my Telegram?
I do not have your like I said, I just got in.
Okay, you can send me that on my Telegram directly to me, that 2FA thing, and I'll escalate that for you right away, and I'll tell support to take care of that for your guy, okay?
Perfect, yeah, because he's super excited, and he has somebody on the just waiting to hop in, so he's just waiting to get that in so he can get
my Telegram handle. You won't forget it. It's at Jan Speed and nothing else. At Jan Speed, JANSPED. So Jan Speed, just like you sound. And so don't forget, I put it in the chat there for you. Go ahead and send that to me, and I'll take care of that for you guys right away. Let's help everybody, okay? Let's do it.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
You're welcome, man. Keep growing and keep going. Proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, Luciano, you're next.
Hey, everybody. I'm trying to put the camera, but it's disabled. So I don't know if you want me to.
Oh, it's working now. It's working. Yeah, you can start your video.
No, it says unable to start video. I can do without. Oh, it's okay. You guys know my beautiful face. I wanted to give you some announcement. Number one, in positivity. Thank you for everything. I just got my withdrawal as we were doing the meeting. So for everybody that's complaining, withdrawing, they're coming. Okay. I know sometime I did a little bit of nagging myself, but keep your faith. The guys at CMB, they're working really hard for us. Okay. And as you know, John, I'm in Panama myself, and I'm going to be your future ambassador here in Panama. I was diamond about a month ago. Not diamond, sorry, my bad. Platinum a month ago. I believe I'm very close to diamond. So I just want to let you know then I'm doing great. And also myself and Walter have initiated a Spanish group, and we do Spanish presentation because Yeah, and we're doing it's a small group, and we share it with few people. We have sometimes people from other leaders that comes to us, and we help everybody with the Spanish presentation. I just wanted to share this quick update for everybody. But I'm proud to be in this. I mean, to be totally honest, I never really made that much money in network marketing, and this is the first time I'm booming. I mean, I don't want to brag, but I brought over $22,000 just withdraw. And it's, if you calculate what you did, that's over $4,000 a month, which in Central America, it's a lot of money. Okay.
It is.
I just want to say that.
Luciano, I also want to tell you something. I'm really proud of you. And you are sitting on a gold mine. Like, Latin America is still an underdeveloped region. You have tons of highway to go, bro. You can really put the gas on here. Talk to me more. Stay in the loop, like Bob said. Stay close to us. Come to the calls. Make your own calls. How can we help you? That kind of thing. Talk to us, man, because we want to see you grow bigger than that. I want to see you make 20K a day here. And you've got the bandwidth. You've got the highway down there. You've got it. And it's just a matter of plugging you into that, and maybe with some support from us and that kind of thing, we can make it happen for you. So we are a family. We are here to support you, and we really want to see you grow, bro. So keep the gas on. Really proud of you, and let us know what we can do to help. Okay.
Thank you, John. Thank you for everybody.
Well done, Luciano. I'm proud of you, buddy.
All right, Darnell, you're next. Let's hear from you. Is Darnell going to jump on?
All right. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that. I had muted myself out trying to get the camera on here.
Go ahead. Kind of go quick.
All right.
Short of time. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'll do without the camera. Hey, man, I'm excited about all that's taking place with CMB. Appreciate all your leadership, man, and being able to squash the fear that's out there. You know, as you mentioned, there's other platforms that, you know, didn't last as long, that went down, you know, but we are rolling. We are bringing in bacon, and I'm super excited. Just hit platinum about a week or so ago. I know I'll be breathing on diamond, and should be in less than 30 days. I mean, the team is growing. We're rocking and rolling thanks to all the leadership that trusted me and came on board with me. A lot of them are flying under the radar, so I'll leave them anonymous. But I'm just excited, man. And thank you, Jan, for your help with that the withdrawal that I had messaged you about. Still waiting for the 2 from April, but I know it's because of when we had all the updating going on. So I know that's going to come through, but I'm just super excited, man, about where we are from a timing standpoint with CMB. And, you know, for those that are kind of like just got their toe in the water and seeing if, you know, this is going to work, or, you know, how long it's going to be rolling, you got to take the brakes off and just go downhill with this thing, and, you know, and just let it rock out. I'm telling you, I'm super excited, man, about everybody that's coming on board. Last thing, Jan, the gentleman that was just on, I think before me, that mentioned a Spanish presentation. I got a guy that's on my team, and he has a whole bunch of Spanish folk that are eager to come in, but they wanted to know about Spanish presentations. Is there any way that you could message me that? I'll message you on Telegram. You can give me that information, and we'll rock out from there, man.
I'll put you 2 guys together. You guys will connect.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
We're one big family. I'll get you guys together, and you guys can help each other. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That works, man. Thanks a lot. And thank you too, Andy, for all that you do, man. Everybody, let's rock out. Let's grow together, cucumbers.
Thank you.
I just sent that link. I just sent that link to the chat in here.
Okay, awesome. Let me say something here now too. On the 26th and 27th of April, this is the key dates, 2 days there where the system had all these missing deposits, and we've got them all. They're all in the blockchain. This is what I want to say to basically, again, kill some fear in the hearts and minds of people. It's the blockchain, ladies and gentlemen. You can rely on it beyond CMB, beyond yourselves, okay? As long as you made that deposit and you have that hash ID of that deposit, it's a done deal. The money is going to be in your account. It's just a matter of time. Patience. Do your diligence. Be patient. Send it in. Work with your leaders, and everything will work out. I really promise you it will get there, because we are all crypto citizens relying on the blockchain. Walter, I want you to chime in 1 second here and remind everybody how secure and reliable the blockchain is, please. Tell them.
It's like a ledger on like a bank account ledger for accounting. Every single entry hits a computer, and every other computer on the network has to say, yep, that entry is correct. Yep, that entry is correct. And so, when it says they're all authenticating, it's, like 12 times or 20 times, whatever it is, it's other computers saying, yep, this ledger that we're looking at here is correct. And so when you send the coins to an address and it hits the blockchain, you can click on that hashtag and go, yep, this is where the address it went to. This is the address it went from. And because it's in Coinbase, they've got a list of all that, and all they just have to do is go, this is the information I need, and it puts it into CMB, and they just simply line per line entry to put it in. But 1,000 entries, that's a lot of entries to put in.
It's a nightmare. It's an accounting nightmare. And that's another reason why we haven't got the bull run bonuses, is because we got to clean up all the accounting, but it's in the process, ladies and gentlemen. And again, if you have faith, like Bob said, then just relax. Everything's going to get done. The bonuses will come, and everyone's going to have Christmas party. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. Everyone will be happy. So sometimes a little pain in a relationship ends up becoming some happiness in the future part of that relationship. Everyone's been in a relationship before. You know what it's like. So really, this is a relationship with CMB, and it's going to get happiness again, and even more happiness again and again and again. So just relax. Trust in the blockchain. Everything is coming your way very, very soon. Go ahead, strategic partners. You're next. Thanks, Walter.
Okay, we on?
Yes.
We
here.
Right. I don't know what's going on here. There we go.
There you go. Good looking guy. Look at this Gus Fernandez. There he is. Woo.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Love the
hat. It's after you, man. I'm telling you. I want to get something low key. This is about as low key as I go, but it makes a great intro and a great segue. I'm with both Bob and also with Scott. Phenomenal leaders, always there every day, every hour for anything. And Andy, I want you to know you are a freaking stud. I got a new hero today with Andy. I really mean that. This guy rocks. You rock, Jan, without any question. Two quick questions. One. It's about the deposits, but it's not. What I want to know is, I know it's coming. I believe that. I got a couple of big guys that came in. Took me a couple of months to get them in. Finally got them in. Of course, they were part of that 26. So I'm a proactive kind of guy. What I did was I just went back into the account. I funded them both with a couple $100 each. There's 3 of them, to allow them to bring their referrals in until the deposits hit. So the question is, when those deposits do hit, do the recipients get an email? Do we find out? How does that happen? It just drops in the account, then one day they see that it's there? That's the question.
Okay, the answer is yes to the last part. It will drop in the account, and they got to log in daily and just check on their stuff, and eventually it will drop in the account and they will see it there. Yes, there's way too many human beings to email any kind of response back to you on that sort of thing.
I just didn't know. And the second thing is, how do I get the CMB virtual background? What do I have to do?
I'll send that to Bob, but I put it on my Facebook wall in the comments to download. I put in the Facebook group we have. It's in the Telegram chats, but I can send that to Bob, and then you guys can all have that too. I'll get that over to you guys. I'll send that over to Bob.
Appreciate you a bunch, Stan, with everything that you do behind the scenes. There's so much that goes on that I know we don't see, having been a leader in several different organizations. So once again, man, appreciate your whole attitude, the way you deflect the crap, and the way you soothe. I wrote this line down. I love it. I'm going to steal it. Soothe the feathers. Love that. Thank you.
Nice. Attaboy. I'll tell you something else. The other day, I sat at my laptop for 16 hours sending out missing deposits. That was day one. The next day, I spent 17 hours on it. The day before that, 14 hours. I got it on my logbook here. I think I've put in a total of 65-ish hours into sending those missing deposits from the receiving the emails in my Gmail and stuff. And I'm not done. Like, I'm still not even done, but I'm not going to stop either. I'm here to help all the people get, what they need out of all this. So just so you know, I'm putting in this work behind the scenes, and technically no one's paying me for that administrative work. No one really cares or feels it but me, and I'm not stopping. So just know that. And I want to say this too to all, another smoothing of the feathers of fear. Okay, listen to this. Okay, if CMB was a Ponzi or a scam, like some people are saying on the internet about us, okay, if it was, just think about this. When we had the hacking happen in February, that would have been a perfect opportunity for CMB to vaporize. If we had the hacking in April, it would have been a perfect opportunity for CMB to vaporize. If you haven't noticed, CMB is still paying everybody every single day and has been trying so hard to do so. So why would anyone think it's anything but good quality? That's the one thing you got to put that in your mind. If they're still working so hard and cutting through all of the support and all of the missing deposits and working so hard for all the members, why do people still think so small and so negatively? I don't know, because the proof is in the action. You know, you guys, you've all heard this in relationships. Action speaks louder than words. Take a look at the action. They're still putting in everyday action. Look at me. Look at me putting in the action. If I'm still working, you got nothing to worry about. You understand that? If I'm still here, you got nothing to worry about. Remember that, okay? And if for some reason I disappear someday, then you got a reason to cry, all right? You better call your mom that day. But as far as I'm concerned, if I'm still here, you got nothing to worry about. So just keep that in mind. We're keeping the gas on. The business is open, and really, there really isn't anything to worry about because we're relying on the blockchain. The blockchain is holding us all together in one giant family. All right, Skip, you're next. Hit it up.
Hey, can you hear me there?
Yeah, we got you.
Awesome. You know, I love your presentation and some job. Really straight to the heart and straight to the point. You know, I like how you just say what it is, and that's all there is to it. It's not a used car salesman pitch, and that's one of the greatest things I appreciate. That's the way I do Zooms on this as well. So, but I do want to reiterate what Bob said. I am on the Golden team as well, and you know, one of the things that we found the most is, you know, people just throwing people into their downline and not sitting there and helping them. One of the things is you gotta spend the time. You're getting paid to do your job, so do your job and sit there and help people. You know, fund their account the right way, because here's the thing: if you teach them the right way, it's the only way they know. And you know, one of the things that we've seen it in other platforms as well, as Exodus Wallet is one of the best wallets to use. You know, it's an amazing thing, because the fact is, you tell it what to do. You're in control of it. Not anybody else is controlling saying when they're going to send it. Last night I had an issue where somebody was in Coinbase and they wanted to send their money. It was cleared. They sent the money. Then all of a sudden they hit them with a KYC. Then we did the KYC, and then they hit them with another email saying, you have to verify this, or we won't send it until the 26th. So then we had to go back in and we had to do that verification, then do it all over again. But the thing is you have to stay with your person. Don't let them get frustrated. Let them walk them through them. Tell them it's going to be okay, and we're going to get through it together, because that's what you're there for, together. And at the end of the day, we got it funded. Everything went through. He's excited. He saw it in his back office, and now he's off to the races. So, you know, I can't say more what Bob has already reiterated. You know, it's just absolutely amazing, this whole concept that you have. And hey, I'm on the train, brother. I'm on the train.
Thank you. Thank you so
Back
much.
to you. And I
Thank
know
you for
we've
being here.
texted each other a few times. So
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, there's people that say that I'm not accessible. You ask Bob if he can talk to me all the time. You too, Andy, Walter, anybody that's working can talk to me. If you're just some wax sauce out there whining and throwing red paint, no, you're not going to talk to me. Why would I talk to you? It's all about positivity. We're a family. It's like having a family member who's negativizing the rest of the family. Well, we don't care, right? So you got to be positive. You got to be proper. You have to have some kind of respect, I guess. I don't even know what else to call it. But if you're dealing with the business respectfully, you're going to get support. You're going to get help. You're going to get people to help you. And training is main focus here. And I've been trying to train people since day one how to do this properly. And so have you guys. And I give you guys a real high five on that. It is education 101. You really have to educate your people and hold their hand. I had some guys out of Toronto that the guy was putting in 100K and messed it up too. And I talked to Manny and I says, why on earth did you not get me or you on a Zoom call and hold that guy's hand? Why would you just let him go off and make a mistake like that with that much money? Like, you know, like think about it. Think about what people are doing and really give them the help that they deserve. You know, be a family. I keep saying I address it as a family, and we really are. We need to stick together out here. You know, there's a lot of hackers and a lot of wild, you know, West out here, and we need to stick together. It's just the way it's got to be. All right, Dominic, you're up next. Let's hear from you.
I am Dominic, and I want to use this opportunity to thank the leaders. So I don't know whether whether you hear me correctly or not.
Yeah, we hear you.
But I'm going to try. So can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you. We see everything.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So I'm doing my best to recruit some guys, and I'm in Germany, and so helping some guys to grow in my little group, the little I can. And but I have a very major setback, a big setback. The setback is the same thing Jan had always been also saying. Last week I was here, you said it, and this week you said it too. And I see some positivity in CMB. I see a lot of positivity, but I have this little setback, and the setback is simply that I'm trying to register guys who are very highly motivated, and all of a sudden it's dissipated because these guys want to bring up to 15 people at the same time. But if the one person who is ready to do this hasn't got his money thrown back to him, or I've sent 20 emails and all that, and it has not come, so it looks like a big setback to this young little guy. So I would like him to be helped.
Let me give you some advice right now, okay? Let's hit one thing at a time. First of all, okay, my advice to you is this. Number one, bring those people to this call or give them the recording of these calls. That's the first advice, so they can see what's really going on if they can't make it, okay? Number two, wait until things are smooth, which they're almost done. It's a good idea to wait and be patient a little bit, maybe one more week, okay? Think like me. Maybe wait a week and then start bringing in new deposits and new recruits when things are smooth, when the feathers are smooth. The worst thing you can do is try to bring people when the things are kerfuffled, okay? And that's what people did on April 26 and 27. Everybody was bum rushing the system, so anticipating, so much anxiety, and then they ended up screwing everything up for themselves and everyone else, okay? I didn't let you do that. They did it to themselves, okay? And so you gotta have patience. And you got to work with timing. Donald Trump says timing is everything. That's capitalism, bro. And you're selling capitalism right now. Okay. You are selling capitalism. So timing is everything. So don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. Take your time. Go slower. Slow it down a little bit. Wait till things are fixed. Wait till things are smooth, and then apply your pressure, because I know you're a pressure guy, and I appreciate that about you. Apply your pressure at the right timing. This is key business, okay? Again, networking 101. There's nothing worse that you can do to yourself to try to push people towards a fire. You wait till the fire is over, you know, and that's the best method. So take my advice, calm down, slow down a little bit. Let's get everything smoothed out, and then start to bring in your guys and start to have smooth, process, and you're going to feel better too. Okay. And these things that are bothering you will just be history. All right. History in the making. So just relax and take my advice. And thank you for that, Dominic. Thank you so much. All right, Wallace, you're next.
Hey, Jan, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Yeah.
I just wanted to say, let me step away from my client real quick. I've been on the platform since January of this year.
Good. You've been with us through everything then. You've seen it all.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. For those that don't believe, they better start believing, because this is the real deal. Okay? Patience is a virtue. I tried to explain to one of my people that's underneath me. I said, if your money's affected, everybody's money is affected. You have to just wait and be patient. And as I was on the call with you, just like my Panamanian brother said, my money hit like $7,000.
There you
Hit
go.
to my Exodus wallet. So it's just a matter of being patient, having those underneath of you, which I'm part of Roger Jarman's team. So him along with Bitcoin Cecil, yourself, Andy, my boy X, I mean, my man Skip. I mean, it's a family thing. And like you said, that blockchain, y'all don't have any control over that. You just have to be patient. Let your money sit in there, do what it's supposed to do, let it grow for you, and then reap the rewards later. So it's a beautiful thing. I'm glad I'm part of this family. I'm gonna try to bring in as many people as I can. I've almost tripled. In fact, I've tripled my money since I've been in the program.
Ooh, of course you have. You
program.
can triple up fast here. You can triple
Yeah,
fast.
I tripled.
And the bots are working. Those two things in conjunction. You're working and the bots are working. You're a triple net.
That's right.
You're doing triple net.
That's right. So I've tripled my money. So my advice to everybody that's on this platform today, don't get discouraged. Patience is a virtue. Keep hitting that reinvest. If your money's sitting a little bit too long in your platform, it hasn't transferred over to your Exodus wallet, just be patient. It'll hit.
It will.
Because mine hit today. And I only waited, I put the money in there on the 20th and it hit today. I didn't panic because I understand how things go. And I'm on the call and I get the notification. I hear that I hear that wonderful
that crunchy
tone.
sound.
Ding.
The Exodus wallet does
Yes,
that.
ding. That thing said ding ding. And I knew what it was hitting for. And when I looked on there, it was in my Exodus wallet waiting to go to Kraken. So I want to just thank you, Raj, because I know it's a lot. I mean, thank you, Jan. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of moving parts. And it takes a certain type of individual like yourselves and Andy and Raj, Cecil, all the guys that are in the background and keep this ship going. It takes a lot, man. You ought to be commended. Keep up the good work. And let's keep bringing these people into the family that want to be a part of the family. If you don't want to be a part of the family, it's all good.
Oh yeah,
good, but
I've told people this may not be for you, and maybe you should find something.
Might not be for you.
I say it often, actually. I say it often.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I just wanted to give my input and say thanks a lot, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. Keep coming to the
Bye-bye.
calls. Keep bringing your people to the calls, and keep sharing the recordings. Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
Gary, you're next. Thank you so much, Wallace. Gary Little, you're up. Woo! How you doing, Gary?
I'm very well, thank you, Jan. It's so great. I'm not coming off camera. At being up at 3 o'clock here in Australia, and I just want to connect with you and I'll just grab you. I just wanted to connect with you. I'm personally sponsored by Bob. Thanks to Bob Bearden out here in Australia, I went ambassador just on 2 months, and I really appreciate his leadership, and I just want to really emphasize on working with people and building relationships and really caring for people. And so just emphasize on what has been shared on the call. And one of the things that I just want to connect with you, Jan, and maybe have a chat, and arrange to drop over there and see you. So I really want to get to connect with you.
Absolutely. You can visit me at my office here. I have my own investment bank for crypto citizens. I don't know if Bob told you, but I opened my own crypto bank now. I've got crypto Visa cards, bank accounts, and everything for the worldwide citizens. You can buy a car, you can buy a house through us, you can send a wire out, send a wire out, you can send cryptos in, you can get wires back. We've got everything set up for the crypto citizens all around the world, offshore, tax haven style. We've got some of the best stuff in the whole wide world now. We've got more power tools than anybody ever dreamed of, actually. And the ones that stay close to me just keep cheering. They just keep cheering, bro. So Gary, get on me on Telegram. Bob's got my digits and all that. And then let's do a Zoom call together. Let's do it anytime you want. Okay. I'm in Singapore time. I know you're ahead of me. So we'll time it so that we can talk like in our afternoon. Okay. But we can definitely do that together. All right, Fred, you're next. Let's go. Go ahead. You're unmuted now. Let's hear from you.
Hey, John, I love your platform. I've been on it since December 28th. It's rocking. I love all the adversity we've kind of gone through. It kind of made us a little bit more powerful, a little bit more smart. And every time it goes through there, man, you rock it. You work your butt off, and I understand why you're so slim. So I have the one question for actually my son-in-law. He traded his phone in, and the lady says, "Oh yeah, we can migrate that over." And he lost his Google Authenticator.
Yes, you have to write that down. Let me just pause you for a sec. Everybody that's listening to this right now, you shouldn't lose your Google Authenticator. There's a code that's in the back office when you set it up. It's like a little numbers and digit codes, okay, and letters. Yep. Everybody should be copying and pasting that somewhere, okay? And so you should actually save that code, and then you can get any kind of authenticator, plug in that code. Andy's wife has it on her phone and he has it on his phone. He got it on 2 phones, so he's got backup on that stuff too. And so a lot of people don't know that. They just go and scan the QR and then keep on trucking. You need to stop right there, copy that code. So tell your son he's going to get his 2FA reset. And when he resets it, his procedure, his protocol is to copy that little code there and put that in his notepad in his phone for later use, okay? Or somewhere safe, write it down in a diary. And then you can come back to Authenticator anytime in the future and actually light that 2FA back up. So people miss this step and then they have drama, you know, and it's self-imposed. And so no problem. All you got to do is send me a telegram with his info, his username and all that, and I'll escalate that 2FA reset for you, okay? Let's take care of your son.
There's another version of Google Authenticator, Jan, that's you can back up to the cloud to your Google account. So it's
Why don't you throw that in the chat room for everybody? Yeah, throw the brand of that in there. Yeah. What's the brand name? What is the brand name, Andy?
The Google Authenticator version 6.0 is back up to the cloud.
The latest one, because I just got the latest download on my phone, and if you connect it to your Gmail, it'll store everything in the cloud now. That's right. As long as okay, good. Yeah, so the latest version of Google Authenticator got smart, and now if you sign in with your Gmail, it'll keep your Authenticator accounts in with your Gmail linking to it, and then you won't lose it in the future. So very cool. Google Authenticator is getting smarter by the day. All right, Prince, you're next. Go ahead. I've got 4 minutes left, and then we got to go.
All right, boss. Thank you so much for all the hard work you've been putting in. And I just want to keep appreciating you. For the missing deposits, I have 4 team members. And from what Wallace was saying the other time, it's really a thing of patience and of leadership, teaching, training the people, giving them the faith. That's what's necessary. The 4 people, as I speak with you, 1 month, they are not seeing your deposit yet. I keep calling them every day, like every 2 times in 3 days. I call. Today I've spoken with 2 of them, and the other 2 I've dropped shots with them. So I keep updating. I brought some of them on the Zoom, and they can hear by themselves. You know, so it's important for leaders to take responsibility. And I don't know if it's Bob that talked about people taking responsibility. It's really important. So I want everyone to really do this from time to time. You know, John, I told you on chat, I said, we are with you all the way. Wherever you're going is where we're going.
I know.
All right?
I'm with you here. Thank you for getting me off the other Zoom call tonight and onto the right one too. I thank you so much. You are my angel today, bro. I thank you so much, man. Such a, you don't even know.
We're loving the journey. Yeah.
You were the lion. You're the lion in the family. You took it upon yourself to just do what you have to do to get it done. That's what I love about you. Nobody else took action like you today. You are the one guy who took action and saved the day, saved the Zoom call tonight. So you get all the credit tonight, man. You're awesome. And I was just so proud of you. And when we first met, you know, we talked about being a lion in the jungle. You remember those conversations, and you really took that to heart. And you take action every day. I'm so proud of you, man. I really am.
Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. Thank you so much. So
let's hear from Sally next. And you keep coming to the calls, okay? We got to keep rolling here. Sally Darling, you're next. Another big ambassador, one of our first female ambassadors in CMB. Sally Darling, superstar. Let's hear
Hey,
from
I was the first one.
you. Are the first. You know it.
Talking
Honey.
about the first female. Anyway, Jan, I just wanted to say thank you. Your diligence is unwavering, and it is also unmatched. And that's why we're all here. I just got paid a few hours ago, approaching 6 figures on those payments. I'm in love with CMB, and I just really wanted to say I appreciate your leadership so much. And your sidekicks with Andy and Marcos are so warm and friendly, warm and fuzzy and friendly. I'm going to have a pint with you one day, Andy, maybe in Mexico. It might have to be a margarita.
Pint of tequila, absolutely.
Yeah, we can do some shooters. Maybe you have to be a margarita down in Mexico, but you never know. But anyway, Jan, I just wanted to say thank you. Appreciate our candid conversations. And, you know, it's important to all have each other's back. That seems to be the theme of the day. I've made a lot of money in this industry, and it's because of forging those friendships and sticking together. My top 2 leaders, Brian and Gina, they've been amazing over here, and 24,000 people in my downline. And I'll take the credit for 100 personals, but other than that, you know, it's just been crazy. So one thing to new people out there, when something goes viral, like CMB has, then you're going to have some challenges for sure. And 52,000 people, something like that, growing daily. So just hang tight and, you know, believe. And Jan, thanks so much. Again, appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Sally. You are like half of my total of there in you, honey. So you are the hardest working lady in this business, period, hands down. And we owe you a salute. So I'm so proud of you, and I'm so impressed with your work. And please don't stop. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing amazing. You really are.
Thanks, Jan. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, who's next? Don. Let's hear from Don. My Nigeria captain. Africa's finest.
Hey, John. Good evening.
How are you, bro?
Oh, fine. As always, you were awesome tonight, and the presentation, the motivation from all the leaders. I must say this. My name is Don Malaki from Nigeria. The vision that we have had with you and the movement, this is something that has never been done in the history of MLM before. For some of you that are following our trend of Diversity 2030 movement. And I must commend you, John, for what you have brought to the table. The kind of vibes and party you're bringing to the MLM space is amazing. You have been able to create leaders, demystify the whole space, and break it into pieces. And this goes a long way to show that we still have men that can control this industry and keep a lot of sanity in it. You are one man that can do that. I want to also commend all the CMB family members. This CMB is a foundation that is leading our movement. I remember December 28 when I got a call about this movement, 28 December, and we began officially by 1st of January. It was like a joke. A lot of persons never believed in this dream. Some persons said it's a scam. Oh, it's just 1 month to go, 2 months, this and that. But John kept telling me, Don, relax, you're going to rule Africa with this movement. You're going to do this. And I kept persisting and believing with my guys, Sam and Gold. All of us were together believing. And today it has metamorphosed to what it is today. So I want to commend everybody who is taking back to this movement, especially this CMB that gave us the foundation for the movement to still stay strong. What is coming is bigger. We are having a long way, 7 years roadmap already. I have that in plan with Jan. Presently, Spartan's diversity movement in Nigeria and Africa is taking over MLM space. And that is our vision, to make sure that people can begin to have a whole lot of income, staying in one leadership and making money without having to lose all kinds of money all the time. So I must commend you, Jan, and commend all the community. We are very strong. We are very persistent. We are perseverance. We believe in the vision, and we know we're going to go a long way with this movement. All our Nigerian Spartans, kudos to all of you. Stay strong. What is coming is bigger. This is just a tip of the iceberg. We have a large, long way to go. So thank you, everyone that have commended tonight, and I appreciate all of you. Let's make this happen. 2030 is the goal. One love.
You got it, Don. You got it. You understand. And I'm so proud of you for taking the vision with me and taking action. You are the man of action in Africa. I've never seen anybody work as hard as you in my life. You work harder than Andy and I. Like Andy and I think we're so hardworking, and you're killing it, man. You are killing us. You're incredible. And your hotel events every single Saturday with your team, every city in your country, the way you guys travel, spending plane tickets and giving people food and love and understanding and education and even some spiritual guidance and everything you guys do, all mixed into one thing. I wish we had a guidebook on how you guys do it, because we should all be doing what you guys are doing. You and Prince and Sam, the three amigos, never seen this in my life before. You guys are really, really awesome. And if anybody is in the continent of Africa, you guys should be under Don and the three amigos, those guys' leadership, because they know what to do. Listen to them, follow their blueprint, do what they're doing, stay close to us, because these guys are really, really bringing home the bacon, and they know exactly how to take care of the people of Africa. Very good job. Top notch. 10 out of 10. All right, Emma, you're up next.
Hi.
Hi there.
Can you see me? Hi.
Yes.
I've got a great story. Thank you. I started on the 31st of December. I was in such a bad spot. I couldn't afford to do anything at the time. I didn't pay a bill, so I could put in the minimum, which was $100. And since then, I've spoken to a few people, but I was quite nervous about it because I've been stung badly before with crypto, and we've persisted. I am now taking out between 1,000 or just over each month. I'm up to 6,700 personally deposited. I haven't put any more money in. That's all earnings. I've got a and I've got a great team with me, and literally it's just changed my life completely. And I absolutely love CMB. So to my mind, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I've never got into a level before, and I've hit silver, and it's all happening. It's fantastic. So I certainly recommend CMB to anybody and everybody.
Thank you, Emma. You are a shining star. You are a senior citizen, as I know. And like I said, you're in an age group that technology wasn't even there for you in the early days. You had the dial-up phone with the rotary thing and the long cord that your mom used to she hit me with that thing. And and to see you excel at this, and tell us, don't you find the website really easy to use? Like, isn't that
so easy?
The happiness?
Yes, it's so easy.
Yeah,
I love it.
And congratulations on silver. And he's going to get you the banner, because I know he's got them. And so let's get you that silver banner fired up with your photo on it. And then you can distribute that out there and bring more people to the Zoom calls. And I'm guessing you're doing some kind of promotion yourself to win. So keep doing it. You're doing great, honey.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you here from the CMB head office. Really proud of you. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Well done, Emma.
Thank you.
Hey, speaking of banners, Jan, I just went gold. I was looking at my account just now. Like,
woo! My man. Get that banner going. Put that sexy face on there, you bearded devil. Let's get it rolling.
Already got it done.
All right. Mr. Bitcoin, you're next.
Hey, how you doing? Everybody.
From Detroit. Woo!
Yes, from Detroit. I just had to get on here, Jan. I see it's right here at the end. I just wanted to say, man, good to see you like always. And let's all continue to go and grow together in CMB and a place to be. And I'm excited, man, just how I'm moving up, helping my team, doing everything we got to do to keep on moving and pressing forward, man. So I just wanted to say thank you, Jan, Andy, Walter, everybody, all the CMB family. Let's get it, y'all. And I got somebody too. I was dealing with the 2FA thing, but I've been sending her everything that you've been sending out to get that 2FA going so we could get her back up and move. And so I just wanted to get on here and say hello, you all, and let's have a wonderful day and wonderful weekend, and God bless you all. MBC, Mr. Bitcoin Cecil, and the place to be. Talk to you all later. Thank you.
Woo, you the man. Send me that info on Telegram. I'm going to escalate that 2FA for you. All right.
Yeah, I sent it to her to send to you. Thank you, Jan.
Okay, I'll get on that. Jermaine, you're up next, honey. Go ahead.
Hey, Jan, how are you?
Good, good, good. How are you? Where are you chiming in from?
I'm calling in from Ellenwood, Georgia. Thank you for awesome presentation.
Woo, thanks for coming. How long you been with us now?
About 5 weeks.
Okay, so you're fairly new.
Already doubled my money.
Of course you have. Woo!
So I'm having fun.
Yes. Are you
I have a quick
networking as
question
well?
for you.
Okay, go ahead.
So here's
Go
my
ahead.
question for you. You talked about a 2FA authentication. If
Yeah.
we never copied the code initially, can we find the code or it's too late?
No, it's too late. Once you scan that QR code and don't copy it, you have to get a fresh one. So all we got to do is put in for a 2FA reset for whatever account needs reset. So you can send me that on Telegram and I'll escalate that for you, honey. No worries there, okay? We'll get that done.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Sorry, Jan, just going to jump in there. There is a safeguard that you can put in place there, Jermaine. Get somebody else's phone, get the authenticator uploaded on their phone, and you can export from your phone your codes into their phone.
Okay.
Oh,
so
wow.
you-
Sounds like I have
so
to
at
be
least-
super smart to do that.
No, you wouldn't know. It's
Sounds
very, very easy.
complicated.
Very, very
Okay.
easy. But Google it. It's very easy. I've done it many times.
But you need to trust that person because those are the keys to the money. So if it's your husband like that, that's a good idea. Like
Yeah.
Andy does his husband and wife style. So he's always got wifey on the backup, which works for him.
Okay.
Your husband is with you on all this. Again, you and him can do this together. So it'd be good to have this stuff duplicated on 2 phones. It's a really good style. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You got it, girl. Thank you. All right, Stephanie Hartley, you're next.
Hi, Jan.
Hi, Steph.
I just want to thank you. I'm so excited and grateful and feel so blessed to be a part of this. Since you were talking about the 2FA, I wanted to ask you, could I use my 2FA like for my dad's account if I'm managing it for him?
Yes, you can. What you got to do though is you got to add a second 2FA to your phone. So you got to scan your dad's account or use the code from your dad's 2FA in his account. And then you can put a second CoinMarketBull in your 2FA roster in your phone. So you can have 2 in there. And then it does get a little wonky. So you better, when you go to label it, you better put dad on there and then you put mine on yours, something like that. You got to put a little labeling on there so you don't get kerfuffled, okay?
Okay, so 2 different 2FAs. I wouldn't use the same one for both accounts.
Correct, because it's coded to each account. It's coded to each account. But you could have 2 in your roster, in your phone, and you just label dad and mine like that, and make sure that when you get dad's reset or whatever you're going to do here with us, you write down that code because that code is golden sauce. So you gotta have that code and you can implement that on any phone you want, okay?
Okay, got it. Thank you.
You got it.
I'll add something to that as well. If that code that appears on the CMB webpage, if you type that code in on your phone to create the account, you can then label it, for example, CMB space your name. And so it just becomes a short name that you're using, whether if you scan it, you get this big, long, convoluted code and the very last character, oh, that's the different one. So you can't tell which is which. Easier just to type it in, and then you can type the name of the account and it's clear, easy to go.
Good advice, Walter. Sexy advice as always, my IT man. Good job. All right, Roddy Evans, you're the last one, and then I got to go to sleep. It's 3:42 a.m. here.
Hey, Jan. Hey, group. My name is Roddy, obviously. I'm from New York, but I'm originally from the West Indies, from Guyana specifically.
Ooh,
the
NYC.
problem that I'm Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. NYC.
The problem that I'm having is I'm trying to grow my team, but in the West Indies, they're having this problem where
You muted yourself, Roddy.
Yeah.
Hello?
Sorry, you got muted there. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. The problem that we're having in the West Indies is that none of these exchanges, people are able to cash out. So I'm hoping that maybe Jan's bank that he just created would be the answer to everybody in Guyana, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Grenada, Trinidad, all of these countries in that little loop of the Caribbean and North, South America and Central America. Because Binance doesn't work, Coinbase doesn't work, Cross Wallet, none of these platforms that you would normally turn to cash out work up there. But I wanted to know, I hear there's a lot of people here from Africa. So I don't know if they wanted to share in some chat or group or something what they've been using in Africa. It might work for South America as well.
Okay. Nope. Don can help us answer some of the questions on what wallets Africa has had great success with. So I'll talk to Don, and why don't you send me a Telegram message and I'll put us all together, okay? And we can do
Okay, thank you very much.
a little help there. In my bank now, we're going to do fiat in and crypto out, crypto in and fiat out. So you could send a wire to us and then receive crypto. You could send crypto to us and we could send a wire to pay something for you. So you could put a mortgage down payment at the lawyer's office. You could buy a car from a dealership. We also have remittance using the crypto blockchain system that we've created. So we're going to have remittance, meaning some people work out of country and send money back home. This is a common thing. So we've got a remittance application in there as well. We also have a custodian account for you. So the custodian account is managed. A certain portion of those funds will go onto your global Visa card, and you can replenish those funds with crypto. The other funds are going to be held kind of like a deposit against your account. And that deposit is going to grow annually with AI bots growing your deposit as well. You're going to make interest on your crypto holdings in our bank on a regular basis. So very, very sexy system that we have in place. Now we've got paperwork, PDFs, and some KYC required. You're going to have to use your passport. It is a financial system. And so if everybody's cool with that, you can open up an account with us, no problem. We've got 2 licenses as well. We've got an investment bank license and a money exchange license. We're fully licensed, and that took a lot of red tape to do. And so we're fully ready to roll. There are some stipulations and things in the paperwork, but once you give me your address and stuff like that, and email, I can email over all the documents to you, and then I can have a Zoom call with you and kind of walk you through all the benefits and what you need to do and that kind of thing. None of it's complicated. It's just a bit of an application, some ID, everything gets handled, everything gets done, and then you're in the system and you're off to the races and you can start to do whatever you need to do. And yes, the answer is we are global. So that means that every country in the world can participate, and your cryptos are held offshore in a tax haven style formation. And that is absolutely the dream of all the crypto citizens on planet Earth, as Andy knows. And so this is why I do what I do. And I've been working on this particular project now since 2018. Look at the calendar, ladies and gentlemen. I've been putting in work to do what I'm doing today since 2018, and we finally got here. So really, really, really took a long time to build up and do and develop what I have now in my hand as far as power of crypto banking. So it's a game changer. Now, there are other instruments out there. There's apps that have credit cards like WireX. There's all kinds of things, and you can get creative in your hunt for some of that stuff. But I know England has had WireX for years. They've got a debit card in plastic, and they've also got like a debit Visa, and they've also got an app that you can tap with your phone and stuff like this. So there are different, different instruments of financial for crypto out there. But again, limits, you don't get any custodial interest. You don't get a lot of the other things that you would get from us. So this is a really professional situation that we have going on here. So I just want you to know we're way different than these other smaller apps and their offerings. And the other thing is those apps are also reporting to your local government, and we're not. So there's another thing for you too. So that's another key thing. So if you're looking to stay crypto and stay in the crypto bubble, then definitely we are the choice of the crypto citizens. Amy's one more, and then I got to go here. Go ahead, Amy. Go ahead and say what you got to say. Welcome to the call.
Hi, Jan. Thank you very much. Just to let you know, so we've been with CMB since the very beginning, and I personally have over $100,000 in CMB. We also have a significant downline coming in. Unfortunately, with that, we were told from Telegram back on April 26th. Oh, I wasn't sure how to start the video. Just a second.
Okay.
So trying to get so Telegram said that things were good to go back April 25th, I think. So then someone from my downline put in 10,000 on the 26th, so a day later. But we were just looking to connect with you because we've reached out to all the different supports and emails, and we're just trying to get that going. We have a lot of people in our downline that are just like me, waiting to come in, just trying to see about how to get that resolved so that the rest of the people can come in.
No problem. I answered this already 2-3 times tonight. So first of all, you got to wait till things are smoothed over, and it's smooth now. Second thing is the money's on the blockchain, so it's not lost, okay? Don't worry. It's in the blockchain. All those deposits that were done are in the Coinbase system. It's just a matter of manual accounting, of linking those deposits from the Coinbase blockchain system to the accounts. And if you've sent in the data to support and you've sent it to me personally, then it is in the pile. It's in the list. And accounting in the CMB office is chugging through this giant list of thousands of deposits, and you're just in a lineup, and you just got to be patient, and it will get there. And all you got to do is just let your people know that it's coming, be patient, and they can check every other day and just see when the deposit lands in their back office. Okay. And that's all you got to do. Okay. So have you sent everything into support already?
Yes, the old emails and
the hash IDs, the hash ID, the total amount, the username, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and we've spoken with Walter already. I think we emailed you, but you probably got inundated with a lot of emails. So do you want us to send that again to your email? Would that
No. If you send it to support and you've sent it in, then it's going to get handled. Okay, that's all you have to do, and you just got to be patient now and wait, and it'll get done. It's in a giant list, okay, and everyone's getting kind of served one at a time in a lineup. Like I said earlier in the call, people are already saying they got their deposits, so they're getting through them, and people are getting their withdrawals, and we're getting through them. So again, it's just a patience game, and just be patient. It'll get done. It will get done.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, but I guess you answered it earlier, but I just got home from work and I was just tuning in. It's kind of late. So
yeah, no
perfect.
problem. Yeah, everything's getting handled. So just be patient and we'll get it done. And I've sent in everything that Walter has sent me for his team. So you're probably in there, and everything's been sent in, right? And people have sent it in themselves. They know what's going on. Again, I just want to tell you something really key. It's in the blockchain. Nobody has anything to worry about. Nobody. It's in the blockchain. It can't get lost. Okay. Remember what I teach you, and just tell your people that to be patient. It's in the blockchain, and it will get in the account eventually. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Dan.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Just be patient. Thank you so much too. All right. We're done. Andy, any last words?
Yeah. Big respect, John, to you for when you did the first part of this presentation, and there was nobody in here. There's like you and 3 people, and then we all got 400 people nearly come in this Zoom call. You just basically started the presentation again, and I kind of I respect that, because the temptation would be to say, well, I've already done that bit. It's taken me an hour. I've already done that. It's available on YouTube, and people can watch that if they want to. But no, you thought I've got a job to do. Let's get on with it, and you started the whole thing again. So I respect that. You didn't even give it another thought. Now, along with that, I can't sing the praises of you as our leader and CMB as our platform enough. So I'm not going to say anything. People know how I feel about it. It's just the awesomest thing I've ever seen in 35 years of networking. I don't get involved in everything, but I got involved in this heart and soul, right down, just all in, jump in, both feet, get wet all over. That's me. And I've done that with CMB, because I just believe this is the platform that's going to make a lot of people's dreams come true. And thanks, Jan, for your leadership, for bringing it this far.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you to the fullest. That since day one. And all I can say is the same thing you and I have said since day one. Stick with us. Stay close. Come to the Zoom calls. Get educated. Ask questions like Amy. Amy feels better now. That's what it's about. That's why we show up every week and do what we do. We're here to take care of the people first, money second, in that order. And it is in that order. It's never going to change here. It's never going to change. People first, money second. The money is obvious. The blockchain is reliable. Everything's going to get there. We're going to get there. But every single company, I said it earlier, has drama. And so we're cutting through it. We're working through it. We're finding solutions. We're working hard. You have to understand that CMB values every single one of you and wants to make good on every single deposit and every single withdrawal. It's a given. It's a known fact. They wouldn't have started this business and entered the space if they didn't want to do that. So think about it. And they want to give returns, and the returns keep coming. So just do the math on that and understand that you're in a good house, in a good space with good people. Be a family, have patience, work together, educate each other, hold hands if it's necessary some days, give a hug, and just remember that we're all in this together. What you're feeling, I'm feeling. What Andy's feeling, you're feeling. It's not like anybody's feeling any different around here. We're all in the same kit and caboodle. We're all on that same ship together. And so just stay with us, stay the course, have some backbone, have some stamina, rely on the blockchain. That's what we're relying on. We're not relying on Jan or Andy's spreadsheet. We're relying on the blockchain for real. And the blockchain is the most reliable technology in human history. Okay, you can rely on it. Every single one of us, all 52,000 members, can rely on the blockchain. And with that said, I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. Love you so much. We'll see you next week. Wednesday is our day. Let's change the world together. Everybody keep doing it, keep growing it, and we'll see you next time. Andy, great job. Walter, thank you so much. And everybody else that chimed in tonight, my respect goes out to you from the heart. We love you, and we'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.
God bless everyone.